Hello everyone, my name is Ileana, also known as the Trans Fiendling, and today we're going to be completing the third mission of Dishonored 2 now. So our little blurb for this mission is eliminate the Crown Killer, who's been murdering your enemies to make you look guilty. Find your old ally Anton Sokolov, last seen being carried toward Addermire. Alexandria Hypatia, who runs the place, should know more. Okay, two things. One, I just wanted to update some people because I realized that maybe not everybody has watched my first Dishonored playthrough for whatever reason, and I wanted to just give you a heads up. The way I do things is that because I could do it like whenever you first have to like leave each zone, but that feels not fun and I don't like that, and also feels slow. I do all the missions for my Dishonored playthrough in one episode. So that's why first mission was all in one episode, the last mission, all in one episode, so on and so forth. That's going to continue. Some of the missions are going to be longer, some missions are going to be shorter. Like there's one that offhand feels longer because it's weird, but it might not actually be longer, so who knows. But so I just wanted to give you a heads up that these are definitely going to be on longer episodes, and that's why this is my longer series. But that's why that's how things are going to be. So, apologies if you don't like longer videos. That is why I have my shorter series. Currently, we're on Hellgate. Up next for the short series, once I finish Hellgate, is Celeste, is what I'm wanting to do for my next short series. But I don't actually know if it'll do that well for a short series because I've never played it before. So, anyway. Second thing, I remember one detail about this mission, and that's that, like, we see somebody, like, Alexandria Hypatia, like, it's not exactly, but she looks very, very, very similar to, one of my late grandmothers, and it makes me happy. Press any key.
The Addermire Institute of Infectious Disease.
The CDC, kind of.
Alexandria Hypatia, chief alchemist. Once it was a solarium for recuperating aristocrats. Now it's a place of alchemical study.
Ooh, it looks fancy.
The Crown Killer's taking lives in my name and has to be stopped.
Yeah, gotta take care of that.
It's my hope that Hypatia can explain. They say she's brilliant and altruistic.
The painting, not so much.
Well respected across Zirconos.
I really like Hypatia. I in general like doctor characters because most of them, not all of them, most of them tend to be really cool and very like rational, nice, kind people. Oh, also, I did do the bone charm crafting thing, and I went ahead and went with the mana regeneration one, I think, instead of the mana potions, because I don't use potions a lot, but I do like the mana regenerating faster because I do lots of things with lots of powers, so.
Grand Guard personnel, on orders from the Duke, anyone discussing Addermire with non-authorized persons will be court-martialed and imprisoned.
Okay, so they don't want you chatting about work. That's kind of fine. Also, my girlfriend is the cutest. My apologies if anybody disagrees. That is one instance in which I will say that opinions different than mine are wrong, because opinions are wrong when they oppose facts. I'm also being silly. I know that at least part of my opinion is biased, because of course I think my girlfriend's the cutest. But also, like... Okay, anyway. Gosh, Lily, we just started. We don't need to get off topic being incredibly gay right away. Okay, so yeah, there's one right towards here. Let's see. Isn't there like a way I can get things near the water? Let's frickin' try! Oh, shit. Okay, here we are.
I miss being dry and warm.
That's very valid. But good doctor. Alright, bone charms was the thing. Yeah, spiritual, yeah, cool. Cool. Well, that didn't quite work, but that almost worked. More spiritual unwiseness. So, fun fact. My friend I've mentioned a lot at this point on this channel, Quinn, messaged me being like, OMG, I love, like, the term vertical unwiseness. And so, like, my, like, normal day job has been really busy because of the holiday season. It worked. So, Bone Charm, Blade Ballet. That's not going to be something I ever use. Correct? Oh! I mean, I am still probably going to, you know, sacrifice that, but still. Oh, so Quinn was like, OMG, vertical unwiseness, that's like an amazing term, I love it. I was kind of fried. I think I was at work. I'm pretty sure I was at work. I've been at work for most of the last several days, which is also why this is coming out today via meaning Wednesday and not yesterday like it should have, because I haven't had a chance to record yet, so sorry. Since there's one right here, I may as well avow myself of that. I think that's the right use of that word. Avail. Nope, that's what I was looking for. Oh well. English is hard. English is like 10 languages in a trench coat trying to get in to see an R-rated movie. I can make my own, well, I think my own joke, I don't remember. I've made it for so long that at this point I don't remember if I came up with it or somebody else did. Coin! Is there a black market in this level? I don't think there is. If there is, I don't know if I've ever found it. Possession, targets. Oh hey, I could go in there with the cause I think I got the super sneak mode, right? Super sneak mode, where are you? Shadow form. Yeah, I got rat tunnels. Also move faster. Like a shadow in the night. Hello, guard person. Don't notice me, please. Why am I sing-songing doing stuff? I don't know. Okay, let's just, can I lock multiple things? No. Okay. That's good to know. Alright, things? There's a shrine? Oh no, there's
beggars and orphans. Who speaks for them?
That's a very good point, Mom, and that's why we don't like the people currently in charge.
Maintenance on the carriage relay again. Should we check it out?
Nah. I'm just making sure it's still in order, I guess. Nobody comes around anymore. But you never know when the Duke's gonna send somebody to check on things. It's odd.
Alright, okay, so, gosh, I'm used to...
Yeah, there's definitely something going on here. After last night, I'm sure of that. I saw something. Whatever I saw, it didn't move like a person.
Before I got transferred to Addermire, I saw one of the Crown Killer crime scenes. Whoever tore that old couple apart, they were enjoying it.
So what do you think then?
Once they see something. Coming back at dawn, smudges of blood on the windows. I don't know what to think. Maybe the Duke found some new bear or ape from Pandicia. Keeps me up at night just thinking about it.
Interesting. Okay, so, we're 85% certain that the Crown Killer is a person. A, like, really brutal person, but a person nonetheless. Well, I already linked you to...
She says, then she'll leave him.
So, it would be a waste to not avail myself of the fact that I've linked you, because, like, I've already spent mana on it, so, like, why wouldn't I go ahead and make use of that fact? Not as many as I like to normally get, but, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Or the, like, I don't know, medieval version of saying it, / medieval fantasy version of saying it, as I've seen lots of different things say recently. You know, needs must. Addermire solution, yay! I mean, it makes sense that we would find those because we are in the Addermire Institute where, you know, where they're making the stuff. But still, it's nice to find some. Thank you. Oh. Boop. Well, in that case. Okay, and then you, friend, where are you? You should be over here somewhere, right? You were walking this direction. Did you vanish? There you are! Hi, friend! I don't know why I'm so chipper and upbeat and playful tonight, but here we are. I really like the Stark Vision. It messes with things, but it doesn't mess with things quite the same way. Anything in this area? Oh, there's some runes. That's in sight, though. I'm gonna have to... Getting the stuff in there is a bit of, how do you say, a problem. Well, no, it's not a problem. It takes time. Also, I think there's lots of whalebone in this place because it's like, you know, a sciencey place. So that's very exciting. Oh, hey! Oh, wait, no, just more bolts. I don't need bolts. Fuck you, bolts. I'm a little salty at bolts because of
I've got to get over to one of the other districts.
the whole thing with the, with the, like...
My 7-year-old broke her leg carrying water down to the miners. And my 3-year-old has been coughing dust for weeks. His skin is so pale. He's gray. I could bring them here.
I am very sorry, but there's nothing I can do. Dr. HYPATIA doesn't accept patients anymore, and the Institute is under the Grand Guard Authority. Apparently, you can't be trusted to do your job without creating problems.
Wait, I can't lose another child. Where is Dr. Hypatia?
Lock her up until... Huh?
Are there people still awake around here? Because there shouldn't be. Also, fuck you.
Wouldn't give for a bottle of pear soda.
I don't know who you are, but fuck you. I mean, okay. I will maybe give you the benefit of the doubt that you are technically just doing your job. Whatever. However, anyone who is actively assisting and or like going along with the Duke's shit, especially anyone who like is in a position who theoretically should know better, and that person was wearing very, very fine clothing, which leads me to believe he's probably more of an active conspirator than just a, you know, guard, like a random schmuck who just happens to have some shitty employers. Therefore, fuck him. Okay, so I don't know all, like, I don't know the specific conditions for different specific actions. I'm hoping, here's my hope, I'm hoping that she heard the lock her up bit, and so if I take her away, she will, yeah, see, elite guard, that's not just some schmuck. Also, hello. Fuck you.
Of Sir Kronos.
Yeah, do you have deets? Spill the tea. So I can't imagine that someone who's called an elite guard isn't like someone who knows, because like here's the thing, to best protect certain like types of secrets, such as, you know, the fact that, you know, for whatever reason they don't want people seeing the doctor, for whatever their reason may be. I do know their reason, but I'll let y'all figure that out as we go through things. Bone charm. Exacting aim. The fuck do you do? Because that sounds kind of nice. Oh, well, I mean, that is nice if I were doing a thing where I needed to kill people. Which I'm not. Are you on your way back? No, you're not. Okay. So I'm hoping, here's my thought, here's what I'm hoping. My thought is that she heard the whole, like, you know, lock her up thing. And so when she wakes up at the cart back to, like, the main aisles, like, I know that she isn't, like, I'm sorry, hon. I know that she's, like, not getting help for her kid. I don't know if there is an option to get her that help. I don't think there is. If there is, I never found about it. I also don't think I've ever stumbled across that particular interaction before. I'm gonna see if I can get to that boat without dying. So I'm hoping that she'll essentially kind of just like take it as like, okay, I should have like I'm not gonna get help here, so I'm just gonna leave rather than like get locked up or dying. It looks like you can't get to it. What's in here? I've never gone over here. So like, again, I played this whenever is there stuff in there is actual stuff in here. Again, okay, so whenever like I first played this, I played this like whenever it first came out, which was like, I don't know, a while ago? And I don't know if like I wouldn't say that I was a dumb gamer, but like I didn't always like try to like find red shoulder root. Like I wasn't as, I guess, thorough or like thinking about going places other than like where I was more directly pointed to. And so like I did explore very thoroughly, but I never thought of like, oh, I wonder if I can go to this boat crash that I see out here. So like I don't think I've ever gone through there before. Oh, also, okay, I didn't look this up, so I can't say for certain. But the runes and paintings which weren't complete in the like last levels like stats or whatever, I think I only have an assumption. I don't have any actual evidence. I have not researched this, so I cannot say for absolute certain. But I think that, so whenever you do New Game Plus, you keep all of the blueprints that you've already discovered. Like, I still have access to them, which is why I have like Masterwork stuff already. But I'm guessing they also don't spawn anymore. And so because I didn't pick them up because this is a New Game Plus, the game's like, nope, no blueprints were picked up, therefore, nope, you did not get them. In the rune, I'm pretty sure that I should have, which I thought I did this, but apparently maybe I didn't in the process of like, you know. You okay there? You okay there, Emily? In the process of like, just with my saves and everything, maybe I forgot to, but I thought I bought the rune and then stole like the physical rune from behind the counter. So I think that is why it was like, oh.
Someone, find the void. Looking
Oh.
for a fight?
Shh, go to sleep. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure that's why I was like missing some things, even though I was very thorough, and according to the heart, I shouldn't have missed anything. Yes, I'm a little pouty. Gosh, I love this game so much. It's just, this game series is so good! So, someone who's played Deathloop, because Deathloop is a game that's also been released by the same people, by Arcane. Attention, by order of His Eminence Duke Luca Abel, Admire Institute is temporarily closed to the public. Facility management of Admire Institute kindly informs the public that our waiting list is so long that free of charge appointments with Dr. HYPATIA must be booked 2 months in advance. Only emergency cases, mining accidents, blood flight infection will be granted access to the facility. Words? Words are things that I do. I do them lots. Like, gosh, I do such words. Oh, so someone who's played, Deathloop, tell me in the comments, so Deathloop, it very, very loosely, and without spoilers. Deathloop, another game by Arcane. Arcane? Yes, Arcane. The Netflix series kind of had me like questioning myself. I was like, wait, is it Arcane? I thought that's the Netflix thing. Yes, it's pronounced Arcane. It's not spelled the same way, but it's pronounced Arcane. Anyway, and like it's also a like stealth action adventure type thingy. But the thing I don't know, and that I need somebody to tell me, is do you get cool powers? 'Cause that's like, it's not just, oh, cool, you're like a sneaky, stealthy, assassin-y person. I mean, don't get me wrong, yes, that is cool, but that's like not the only reason why I like Dishonored. I specifically like the supernatural element to it, And Deathloop, from all accounts, is more of like a sci-fi-y game. So like, I'm curious, is there any sort of like special power type deal that you have in Deathloop? If you know, please let me know in the comments. I am very, very interested to know. Hello, rat friends. I no longer have to fear you, and low-key piss myself whenever I see you. Safe code. Some of Dr. Hypatia's otter patients are occasionally carrying items that are hard to classify for storage, so I've put them in the office safe off to the side of the main entryway. The combination is 760. 760p? Man, that sounds really low. Oh, hey! Is that this safe? No, this doesn't have a combination. You just have some money, some muns. Any more muns? Nope, no more muns. Okay. I'm pretty sure you're dead. Yeah.
One
Hi,
of
dead
Crown
body.
Killer's playthings.
Probably. Letter to Lieutenant Valiante. Dear heart. Hey, I called someone that. I keep thinking of what you told me. If it's true, if that's really what you saw, I just can't bring myself to believe it, even though I trust you entirely. I know Duke Luca is a despicable person, but him using that monster for his political agenda? Please, I beg you, don't be rash. I know you want to resign from the Grand Guard, but I fear for your life as long as you're at Adamire. Don't send that letter yet. Don't talk to anybody about what you saw, at least until you come back home. Then we can discuss it with clearer heads. Please be safe. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Your Matilda. I don't know why that's the voice that I thought of, but I don't know. I saw the name Matilda, and that's just what clicked in my head. Sorry for any Matildas out there. Huh, that'd be a good... That'd be a fun way to mess with readers' preconceptions. Have a character who, their nickname... Oh, is this the safe? This is probably the safe. Have a character who, like, the entire... Or, like, maybe not the entire story, but, like, at least for a long-ass time. Intentionally not gendered. And everyone just refers to them as the nickname as Matt. Combat sleep dart formula. Did I not get that in my last playthrough somehow? That's weird as fuck. What the fuck was I? Oh, okay. So, like, you know, most of the story, intentionally not have them be gendered via pronouns or whatever, and just they're just referred to as their nickname, which is Matt. And so I don't know. I feel like what would end up happening is a lot of people would expect it to be a guy, because normally we hear Matt and we think it's short for Matthew. But then, like, you know, at some point when it's appropriate and effective, so there's nothing I dislike more than ineffective writing, just have it be revealed that Matt is actually short for Matilda. And make readers question their sense of reality. Oh, thank the Outsider, you can actually open display cases. It's one of my biggest pet peeves in the first game. Like, I get it, but also... Can I break it? Okay, well, I can break... Oh!
This part of the facility's been abandoned for a while.
I didn't expect that to work. Well, okay. Most of the stuff is upstairs, except for the stuff that's in the basement. I'm now suddenly slightly tense, expecting, like, some sort of stalker-esque apparition to appear. Referencing Warframe. Raw whalebone! Yay! We love that. I need, I believe, 5 more till I can make my next rune. And just, like, I don't know, taunt me, say things. Okay, that's just a thing. Archipelago, that's a map. Coin! Ouch. Oh, I'm in, like, the ex-guard barracks. Oh, also, this place is, like, abandoned, so, like, I don't need to worry about feeling bad for taking stuff. Yay! Because, yes, for people who are new, I am a softie, and I feel bad whenever I take stuff from, like... So, like, in the first game, there's, like, a scene where you go into, like, a bathhouse, which is a brothel. I mean, it's called a bathhouse, but its main function is a brothel. At least at the point in which we get to it in the game. And like most of the girls we find out are very much so not willing employees at that particular sort of facility. So whenever I got to the part where I was like I found my way into their quarters just because, like, you know, much like we've seen here, I like to explore, and I am thorough with exploring. Come on, where's the... There we go. That was a little finicky. That's fine. Like whenever, because I'm thoroughly, like, I'm a thorough explorer of things. I got to the point where I was like in their quarters, or could be in their quarters, and like I still. Yeah, I know. You don't want to put me on a path. You want me to find me on a path, which is. That's also very cute, and I love it a lot. And fuck, I love one Empress Jessamine Caldwin. I can't tell. Alright, I need to get the zoom for my spyglass updated. Upgraded. Updated. Oh yes, my spyglass is out of date. Gosh, I do so love Domino. Oh, are you having a bit of a flashback to the rat plague, perhaps? I'm not gonna say the incantation thingies every single time that they happen. Also me. Okay, I may be going to say them a lot of the times that they happen. I think I can only do 4, right? Oh gosh, that would absolutely 100% be a thing that I did, or like do, would be use a bone charm or a corrupted bone charm if it's like if its bonus was link up to 4 enemies. If the effect was like increase the number of people you can link with Domino, I would use that corrupted rune in a freaking heartbeat. Okay, let's see. I don't think this is going to play out very well, but when has that stopped me from doing things before? The answer is never. Let's see. There we go. Oh, shit. You're a clever little fuck.
Come back here.
Oh, was there someone patrolling up here? I should have maybe checked that first. I don't do the whole scouting thing, because that requires a thing called forethought and patience. And I'm good at those with some things, but not everything. I don't have any rewire tools. Fuck me. Okay, so there are the guards there are the guards on the stairs.
Where is she? Damn it.
Where's who? Are you looking for little old me? It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you a lot. Okay, so I want to link you. What are you working on? Oh, you're just cutting wood for the fortifications. Okay, that's fine, I think.
Always alert. Always. They don't gotta say it twice.
And then if I... You should be, like, that person over there should be in range for me to link.
She's not around anymore. I'm not in the mood.
But they should be in range for me to link. That person should be in range for me to link to them. And then I can wait. Adamar Institute map. Yay! Jazz hands!
Two coins for that cat lab?
Oh hey, yeah, cool. They are in range. I'm trying to assume people's genders less this game. I know it's not like necessarily actually a majorly big problem.
How come she's still alive? I need to fix that.
At least not for everyone. But as a trans person, I feel like I should be better at just not assuming game characters' genders. I don't know, perhaps the opposite of that is, well, I am trans, so I'm better at reading gender. I could see people like giving me that leeway, but I'm trying to hold myself to a certain standard. It's not one that I'm always successful at, but I try. Can I break these? I was terrified for a second that all that wood dropping on him killed him. Wait, it sounds like there's a... Okay, maybe not. Oh, this is like the office area. Oh, is this her normal lab? I'm just guessing because there's a mattress here and she mentioned, you know, sleeping at the place. Coin of 2. No cards. Okay. And I'm not getting like a little thing about... Flammable, I might I might make use of that soon. Not just yet though. But last time we saw like in her actual like apartment place, she was like, "Oh hey, I'm like sleeping in the office a lot. Can you come take care of my plants and stuff?" And so just I'm filled with curiosity of
Empress or not, she's gonna bleed all the same.
well, that's rude of you. It might be just me being paranoid because of that one level in Dishonored 1, but I feel like that shelf moves. Maybe I just need to go upstairs. I'll find... Yeah, I'll definitely find my way there at some point, because there's a bone charm. Sure, it's corrupted, but still. Oh, right, what do you have to say about this place?
Why do so many have so little? It was
Okay.
never meant to be this way.
Oh, wait, did you?
Yes, there is more here than corruption and pain. Don't despair. There is goodness here too.
Did that one guard not get got by my domino setup? Was he just lucky enough to be out of range? Because I heard somebody who'd seen me talking. You should be knocked out. Yes, good. Good boy. Though it sounds like someone's eating you? I really want to know what that particular noise is, that like gross noise that sounds, at least to me, it sounds like the rats like swarming from the first game, and I don't like hearing that noise for semi-obvious, I hope, reasons. Potato. escape. Okay, powers. I do have 5 runes, so I could get stuff. Bend time is not an Emily power. I'm really not planning on getting, like, many powers that Emily doesn't normally get, cause, I don't know. I know I could, but... Agility. Jump further. Maybe. Brain, do I have more brain stuff? Only if aiming. Deflect projectiles. Window, okay, that's like cool, but not actually useful because I'm not a combat person. Bloodthirst, don't need. Vitality, don't need. Strength. Okay, I'll go ahead and take the strength the strength tree because it'll allow me to throw like objects further. Which is good for, like, you know, if I had like a chlorof. Oh fuck. There you are. How did you sneak up on me? I'm very confused, but okay. Like, if I have, like, a chloroform thing to... The Fishmonger's Cookbook. I don't know if this is the same one. Oh, yes, no, it is. I remember, because I remember the comment about beer and serving 4.
Come on. Won't hurt you.
That has been demonstrated to be false. Just go to sleep. I won't hurt you. That'd be a really fun playthrough that I'm kind of curious about. The general concept is, or like the general thought that I had was, essentially kill people who make comments that, like, were this not a game that, you know, your actions have definitive hard consequences to, I would just, like, hesitate without killing just for being, you know, shitty or whatever. I think... Oh. Nope. I had a thought, but I was incorrect. Okay, that's good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I'm also, trying out a thing. Just, like, kind of a new way of recording my video, so if my audio or video are slightly weird, I do apologize, that is why. I know there's gonna be... Oh wait, is that... That is... I thought that was just like a piece of vegetation that had an interesting highlighting effect on it because of the light. Fuck! Oh, I thought I was gonna take damage. Yeet. Let's see, how do I get up there? I thought I went up there. Time for more vertical unwiseness. Yeah, there we go. Just gotta aim it careful. Hopefully. And then... Doop. Oh shit. I remember this specific area very well because I came here to get screenshots for thumbnails. Because if you get out to like that... Where is it? There's like a One of those. There's one of those in that vague direction. Maybe it's that one. That has just like a really good angle for screenshots. Doop! Doop! Come on, give me my thing back. There we go! Now knows why this game does not take me quite as for fucking ever as the first game does, because I'm just like, cool, you're all grouped up, and they all go down. It's raining, it's pouring, the guardsman is snoring. I bumped his head, he went to sleep, and he might wake up in the morning. Yeah, I'm not Urkumpole. I shouldn't accidentally kill somebody by trying to knock them out. I don't think Emily's strong and hardy. I don't think she's that strong and hardy. Anyone in here? Because when I was taking screenshots, there was 100% somebody sitting at this table. Though maybe he was sitting there because I didn't take him out soon enough. Blood of the Abel House. Chapter 4, Introduction. This chapter will focus on Adithia Abel, steward of Culero. With sword in hand, she swept the marches of raiders, sacrificing her life. Is this actually important? No. Okay. So, if you want to read more about the current Duke's family, feel free. Otherwise, let's move on, shall we? Well, I actually need to scan that myself, just in case. Yeah, okay. Nothing important, just flavor. Which is good, don't get me wrong. We love, like, I love details, I love backstory, I love world building. So, like, this sort of shit, I love it. I just am very well aware not all of you want or need to read all of stuff, all of that. And I don't think... I'm coming to the realization that it did just hit me that me reading documents probably help for people who are like audio processing issues, but who want to know what the documents say. I will ponder a solution when I'm not pondering this mission. But that is on my radar now that I thought about it. Okay, I think y'all are the only two up here, at least at the moment. I don't know why the, like, thing was pulsing like a heartbeat, but... Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, little guardsman. Also, so I looked up a thing, and I feel bad for, like, kind of, I guess, sticking around. Oh, good to know. I don't know if it's actually a thing, but I feel like the rats, like, try to point you in directions in this game. I could just be... Like, I could just be seeing patterns where there aren't actually any, but I have that feeling. Ooh, what's down here? Oh, wait, is that the end area? Okay, I'm gonna save again. What was I saying? I was saying something. When you're a time traveler, what was I thinking? Oh, wait, okay. Cognitively realize, oh, he's on the other side of there. He can't see me. That's cool. Yeah, okay, this is the...
Hamilton? Someone said he went nuts working
Yeah, this is the, end area. So we'll be back there, but we don't need to go there right now. I did, however, completely lose my train of thought. Oh, it could just kind of be like the immersive or emergent. Emergent? I think that's, yeah, emergent gameplay of like the treasure foxes in Skyrim. So, for those of you who are unfamiliar, the treasure foxes of Skyrim are the fact that there's like a thing that it does actually work. It's just not an intended thing that they programmed into the game. But if you follow, like, if you chase a fox in Skyrim, eventually it will lead you to like a treasure chest or a dungeon, somewhere where there is loot. And this is an actual thing. And there's a very fun, like, it's not a lore reason. Can I actually get up to the roof? I can! Oh man, this would maybe be a good place to come back and get some screenshots. No, I like the whole, having the whole institute in the frame instead. Oh, but I do need to go up there. Wonderful. Okay, okay, right, the treasure foxes. Okay. Did something hurt me? There's probably spikes up there somewhere. Maybe? Oh, well, I mean, it's also a fucking chimney. Ooh, coin, black bone charm. Invisible thread. Now, corrupted bone... Far reach... Oh, right, okay, so there are two things. There are corrupted bone charms, and then there are black bone charms. Black bone charms, you can sacrifice, but you can't learn their abilities. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, traits cannot be learned. So, like, you know, I can equip this one, but I can't actually, like, make use, or, like, I can destroy it for raw whale bone, but I can't take its traits. Mission clues. Updates? Cool. Anything else up here? Oh, right, okay, so, two things. First, the black bone charms, because those are more actually game relevant, and then the treasure foxes. So, the reason that it works, well, no. I was going in opposite order. Is my, like, vision just actually shaking for some reason? Just occasionally? No? Cool. So, whenever, so there are two types of special bone charms. Black bone charms and corrupted. Corrupted have some sort of thing that's like cool, but also like has a downside to it. Like, for example, the one I currently have is the, like, I take less damage from falling, but also my health regen is halved, which is just, I don't like that. And then there's black bone charms, which they have powerful effects, but you can't actually learn what those charms do in terms of carving more bone charms of that type. Is that... Okay, no. Sorry, I just got a weird ping and I wanted to make sure that everything was okay, and it was. It was nothing important. Coin. Where is this place? Back dock is restricted. Is this... Oh, is this the top of the elevator shaft? Oh, it is! I don't know why I feel like doing this. But I do. So... Like, that doesn't do anything for me. It really does not do anything for me in terms of practicality. But I don't know, that felt satisfying. Might be a little bit of metagaming since I know things, and so that's maybe why I don't feel other things. Yeah, so black ones are really cool. You can learn extra special things from them, but you can't make them your own. And then corrupted ones, kind of similar. You can't learn their features, and they are pretty cool, but they also have drawbacks. They also just visually have different designs, which is really nifty looking, or which are really nifty looking. Because as you saw, like the black bone charm was like, I don't know why they're called black ones. Like, I don't know why they're called black bone charms, but they're like the whole crescent moon shape. Once again, just proving that everything moon-shaped is better. This is just me being gay again because I have nicknames associated with the moon for my girlfriend. Wait, is there stuff in there? Oh no, they're on the other side of this door. Let's see, let's get all of these things. Can't fit any more of you. Is there a charm? Oh, we have a shrine! Oh, we have a shrine. Oh, we're gonna see outsider. Okay, and then treasure foxes. So, essentially, the reason that the treasure foxes are an actual thing, despite not being like a programmed-in thing, is that foxes only have one behavior in Skyrim. It's not hide or like anything. It's literally just run, like run away from anything, essentially. And despite how Skyrim looks, the way that ground in games actually works is like there's essentially like a pathing area. I'm going to explain this poorly because I'm doing this whilst I'm gaming. And also, it's been a while since I've had to think about this, so I do apologize if it's not, like, 100% correct, but it's generally it's going to be correct. Essentially, whenever you have big open areas, I don't think Dishonored has anything like this, except for maybe, like, the ocean areas, because only the player character goes there. But, like, whenever there's places where not a lot of fine-tuned navigation is needed, as far as, like, the AIs are concerned, their navigation protocols go through what's called the nav mesh. And the nav mesh, in areas where there isn't a lot of fine detail, is broken up into very large chunks. And so, whenever a fox is running, it essentially will just seek out the different nav mesh chunks that are further away from whatever it's running away from. And this ends up having the effect, because it's not looking up for necessarily distance, but just looking up for the number of cells away. And whenever it gets to something like a dungeon, or like a shrine that NPCs will interact around to like drop things off, or other things that tend to have treasure in Skyrim, the nav meshes get finer and there tend to be more units of the nav mesh in a smaller area. So essentially, it works because... Yes, loudspeaker?
Report to the duty officer as soon as you've finished your current patrol.
I'm now curious if that was like specifically caused because we knocked somebody out. And so just essentially because the foxes will try to find specifically like just... It goes more by number than actual like calculated distance. They'll end up running to things that have, like, eventually, it's not a quick thing, but it will eventually run towards an area that has more fine segments because of how the nav mesh works. Diary of Professor Bracamontes. 13th. I was very much surprised to see Professor Lignon presented me... I feel like there's a comma in here. I was very much surprised Professor Lignon presented me with a gift. Our bitter rivalry has been most vexing lately, perhaps it has vexed him as well. Hence this little peace offering. Yet as gifts go, it seems wanting. A bit of bone with scratches on it, though I suppose... Oh, we're gonna get to see you go from, like, a super smart, brainy professor to, like, a... like... cultist person, aren't we? Because that's how these games... they're like, these things tend to go. Logs. That's what I'm looking for. Logs, not games. I suppose given his area of expertise, he believes it suitable. So for now, I'll withdraw my complaints to the head office. 15th. So I don't know what month this actually takes place in, but I'm just... Because my birthday's on the 15th, I'm going to assume this took place in the in-game equivalent of November. I've become most fascinated by the bone trinket Lignon gave me. I see now the scratches are really letters of some kind. Quite exquisite, actually. I've detected the slightest bit of warmth emanating from the thing, and I'm most intrigued. But the evening grows cold, so I'll continue my observations tomorrow. 20th. I've cancelled the classes for today, as I've taken on the most aggressive chill. How I shiver. My one comfort is Lignon's little gift. When I hold it in my hand, I feel such warmth from it. Tomorrow I'll go to Addermeyer Institute. Maybe spend a week there. If my health permits, I intend to write to Lignon to express my gratitude. 28th. Doctors are stumped, of course, fools. No, I will not drink their foul-tasting medicine. My little charm will protect me from this confounded chill. Even now it seeks to warm me. Why, it's almost too hot to hold. Lignon has been named headmaster. I must write and congratulate him, and will do so as soon as my fingers feel thawed. Interesting. I'm now curious if, like, Lignon was intentionally trying to, like, sabotage him in this way, or if he just thought it was cool, because it sounds like Lignon is some sort of, like, whale expert, so who knows. Alright, let's see Outsider. Come here! I love the glitter comic. That's why it's in my thumbnails now.
I so enjoy watching history warp as words pass from the lips of one to the ears of another. Imperfectly formed, half understood, poorly remembered.
Yeah.
In the years to come, the story of the Crown Killer will be twisted and bent, hammered like soft metal.
Thanks for the future insight.
A monster that had to be put down. By others, a victim of treachery. Preserved, because in the end, you found another way. But you'll always remember the truth, won't you? Your truth, at least.
We do all have different truths. And you got to live your own truth. This was a kind of a conversation I had recently, because someone was feeling... I forget. Is there a thing... Don't you... Wait. Removes their short-term memory. I just had Oh, I just had a thought. Okay, so I do know that Domino... Well... Okay, I am actually very curious now. Because it specifically does say, like, combine Domino with other powers to create interesting effects. So I'm curious if... So, okay, I'm going to use bolts as makeshift people. Okay. Say we have these 3 guards over here. And then we have these 4 guards over here. I wonder if I put a... if I, like, domino... Well, okay, actually. Wait. Why can't I reclaim you? Normally you can reclaim darts if they're in the environment. Meh, I don't really care. But, like, I'm curious if I put a, like... So if I dominoed these 4 together... Oh, yeah, so ignore this one. That one shouldn't have existed. This might be a dumb idea. Anyway. So if I put a mesmer target thing here... and have these 4 linked, I wonder if it'll mesmerize all of them. Because what happens to... I realize y'all can't see me pointing. Because what happens to this one will happen to all of those. I don't know if I'm going to try that on camera this episode, or if I'm going to maybe do like a bonus thing where like I come back and like do it just so that... Because that will take a little bit of time to set up and so on and so forth. And I don't want to waste all of y'all's time because I realize this game is going to be long enough as it is. So, we shall wait and see. But I'm very curious. Mainly because, like, primarily because of that very specific part where it's like, combine with powers to come up with, like, fun and interesting effects. Oh, hey, that's like a watchtower thing that's not functioning. Oh, right, okay, so, keeping, you know, trying to finish my ADHD thoughts. Struggle. So, so I mentioned how at one point I missed something in the last episode. And I felt a little bad. Because I don't go back and redo levels. Well, okay, I did do that once with Dishonored 1, just because there was one thing that really bugged me. But in general, I don't. So far, I haven't in this game. I was going to, but then I would have had to replay the whole first level, and I just haven't had that sort of time. So who knows? I might. I'll have to redo this one too. So who the fuck knows? Not me. Anyway, though, I missed a painting. That's why I'm debating doing it. And that rune. Apparently there's a thing where there's, like, the wall of light that I had to circumvent. Well, apparently... Is this... Oh, okay, I know where I am. Apparently... There is a... There's like I don't know, a scene, not a scene, like there's an interaction where there are some guards at the wall of light that was kind of, you know, a big thing in the last mission. I know there's a bone charm nearby. I'm trying to find a way inside that isn't, you know, dig first into enemies. And in it,
Others might choose to draw blood. You find another way.
yeah, like that.
This, I think, is my highest praise.
Aw, thank you, Mom. Blood flies. Anyway, now that I'm done whining like a fucking puppy dog. Oh, shit. Is there anyone down here? Anyone, like, come down to check in and gotten concerned? I'm guessing not, because I've not, you know, heard any alarms going off. Oh, and I've depowered that, so that's fine. Maybe just go up the tower instead of skulking around the fringes.
Grand Guard personnel, on orders from the Duke, anyone discussing Addermire with non-authorized persons will be court-martialed and imprisoned.
Okay, so nothing important, just the Duke being the Duke, which is to say, terrible. I will take care of you as soon as I get done with some other errands. Okay. Okay. This isn't... No, this isn't the basement floor. This is just the almost basement floor. Oh, also, I suppose I should give y'all a warning. This does kind of, involve some, like, police brutality sorts of things. So, skip a little bit. Probably just hit the forward arrow a couple times, should be good. But there's, some guards that essentially, like, are harassing a citizen, and, you can step in and save him, but otherwise, they just, like, yeet him into the wall of light. The Grand Guard. Fucks. I'll go ahead and put you on 8 for now. Actually, I'll go ahead and put you on 0 so that if I need you... Because I'm not gonna need... Oh, I can do that thing. Me. Ugh, man, I really don't know how to, like, set up, like, knockout ambushes. Also, me forgets that I have stun mines. I really don't need grenades. Hotkeyed. Okay, right, sorry. The actual thing. Here's the actual thing that I was giving a warning for. Fuck me. Here's the actual thing. If you don't stop the guards, they will throw him into the wall of light and turn him into ashes. You can save him, but you have to take them out first. But you can save them. You can't save him. And either just maybe I took out the guards before it happened, so I didn't get it, or maybe like it happened whilst I was digging around, just like exploring. I don't know. But I didn't get the little thing saying, "Hey, you did the thing." So I don't know. Come here.
Hey! He's just been knocked out.
Wait, I don't have the thing? Oh wait, no, I have stun mines.
Should've listened to Mom and become a hairdresser. Where are you hiding?
Shh, you don't see a thing. I'm just quietly minding my own business. But yeah, so that's a thing. Oh hey, that's an alarm bell. Oh, that's what that thing's for. Wait, you have a pouch on you. Why didn't I loot you? Maybe I missed you. Coins! I love coins. They're wonderful. Food. You know, if there was a thing that was like, oh hey, eating food restores mana instead of health, I would also be on that like a dog on scraps from the table. I also decided that one thing I'm going to just ramble about whenever I'm, you know, going through things that don't necessarily have heavy story involvement. Just, you know,
I say bring it on. Whatever's happening, I'm ready.
whatever's happening, you're ready, huh? That's good to know. Glad to hear that. Well, I love that sort of attitude in people in a time of crisis. Let's hope this doesn't draw down everybody. I'm gonna go ahead. Put one of these here. And then you go. What? No! Oh, shit. There are hounds here? I didn't realize there were hounds in this level. Fuck me. I don't like whenever there's like the wolfhounds, cause then I feel bad, cause they make really sad noises, and I don't like hurting animals. People in video games, absolutely okay with doing.
Clearly, Dr. Hypatia's not seeing patients anymore.
Yeah. It's like humans in a video game. Journal of Corporal Valdez. Anything super important? Yeah, that's fair. That's just kind of a COVID mood too. Are you? Oh, you're a guard. Unsent letter to family. To Emma, Philip, and little Edgar. Things haven't changed much since my last time in Addermire, except I report to a different fellow now. And he's twice as strict. It's strange because there ain't really nothing for me to do. There's the doctor, but she just stays in and does her research. Maybe they need guards owing to the strange noises I hear at night. Not the usual creaks and groans a building makes. I feel any minute I might come around a corner and see something awful. But I don't want you to worry. I'll be back in a few days. Buy yourselves a nice fat chicken when you get this letter. Be good, Father. Oh, I can't carry any more sleep darts. Well, that being the case, I'll spend a couple. Let no ammo go unused. I'm also still really salty over the whole thing from last time, because I didn't realize that it wasn't upgrading my sleep dart capacity, just the bolt capacity? Where are you coming from? Okay, there are hounds in that room. I can't tell. Okay. Okay, at least most of those have glass in them. So Okay, and then the dogs are on the other side of that wooden door. Okay, what I'm gonna try to do... Well, they're locked up. Do I need anything in there? Oh! Those are because they want to get out, but they can't. Okay. I don't know if there's anything in there that I need. I'm gonna... Oh, actually, no. I'm going to still neutralize them so that in case, like, anyone runs to try to get them? The Shindiri gift. Oh, we've already read this one. Well, at least on this one, I'll read it. On the effect of the winds of the Karnakan landmass and resulting economic positions. Whale oil, liquid power. How astonishing that within those beasts, inside the oil harvested along with their flesh, was enough power to see the isle through these tumultuous years. And it all seemed limitless, but now the light begins to dim. Our fisher folk say the great beasts are increasingly rare. Not all places will suffer these losses equally, fellow natural philosophers. Karnaka has a unique feature, the cleft in Shindari Peak through which the winds are channeled and amplified. As whale oil begins to run short, with the cost of finding the remaining leviathans escalating beyond the worth of the oil itself, Karnaka will find itself ascendant among the isles. Effectively, hey, we can use wind power and be fine. And we're not going to be hit by the whale oil shortage. Beyond Black Spittle by Ungar Poltami. A complete listing of symptoms due to the inhalation of airborne debris. Any of the following symptoms can be observed after sustained exposure to mining dust alone or in combination. Content warning for, like, medical things. Specifically lungs and stuff. Coughing, sneezing, neck complaints, necrosis of the eye, insidious deficiency. Insidious deficiency? Question mark? Pleurisy, lung purge, miner's ear, black spittle, black vomit, confusion, pneumonia, lack of appetite, excessive appetite, tremors, Bartholomew's rigor, apoplexy, death. Should any of these be present as a prescription, I recommend a full change of air, followed by a month of leisure along the coast. Use suction to remove dust and debris from the nose and ears. Apply boiled onions and flax to the chest. These remedies should bring some relief, especially when used in conjunction. Interesting. Okay, there's some food over there. Oh, for void's sake. Okay, fine. I don't like it. I'm so tense. Can I? Okay, I can go up there too. And I don't have any more stun mines.
Will this place be any different had I not passed from the world?
Can I link you? No, I can't. Okay, that does make this easier. These are sleep darts. They're fine. I'm not killing them. These are not the skull hounds from the Witch DLC from the first game that must be killed to be put down. Those do exist in this game, but those are not these. Bless you, Arcane, for making sure that we have at least a few sleep darts, because that should be all of them, right? Yeah, cool. Because there is nothing that hurts my soul more than having to... I wonder if you can knock out dogs, like, just with your choke out. I know obviously you can actually do that IRL, but I mean in-game. Let's see if this gets anyone's attention. Seems like a no, which is good. Okay, oh right, so the other thing I got for the strength tree is the door breaker, so that now I can do that. Instead of having to, shoot the door like I did in the first game. 'Cause I don't... There is nothing that hurts my soul more than having to, Which, like, I guess I could have just, like, stabbed that door, too. But then that would have also entailed, like, alerting all of the dogs that something was going on. And I didn't quite want to do that. Oh, I didn't mean to yeet you. I thought it was just gonna be a little toss. I'm glad you're still. Holy fuck, those are some terrifying teeth. The, like, actual design for, like, the wolves have, I don't remember it exactly right now, but I did read a thing that's like why the wolfhounds are designed as they are, despite looking nothing, or at least very, very little. I guess not nothing, but despite looking very, very fucking weird. Like there is a rhyme and a reason to their design. Though I will say, these models do look weird. They looked weirder. No, they looked less weird in the first game with like it's like painter, like it's painting-esque aesthetic. Because I don't know, everything was kind of weird in the first game, so it wasn't super strange that the wolves looked like the dogs looked weird. But in this one, where it's like more realistic, it looks a bit stranger to see dogs with such distorted proportions. Okay, so I'm gonna. There should be. Yeah. I'll still leave that mine there just in case anybody else comes through. I know this is lost and found. Don't at me. I forget if there's anything to actually, like, watch out for down here. Oh, but yeah, so just the dogs look a little bit weird. Or, like, they stand out more as weird in this game as opposed to the last game. There's another painting over there. This looks like an interrogation room or some sort of something. That is very, very bright. Ah. Oh, upside. My back just popped marvelously. There's so much to read here. Vera Morey's belongings. Gold ingot, rune. Vera Morey's belongings. Second day, month of seeds, 1810. Gus, it seems like our VIP guest, Mrs. Vera Morey, has finally flown round the bend. She's been sent to the critical observation area, getting cold showers every 3 hours and the like. I heard one of the doctors say she might have contracted some nameless disease on an expedition to Pandyssia, another eccentric aristocrat trying hard to live a life beyond us ordinary folk. Anyway, some of her stuff was still in her room, so I'll store it all lost and found down in the basement until she's sent back to her husband. He's in for a nice surprise, considering how she spends her time now talking to herself and carving obscenities into pieces of bone. Just remember to give everything back to her when she checks out. Imelda. Now. Rune! Don't have enough for mesmerize. Yeah, I need 2 more. Okay, so the reason I perked up at that particular name, Vera Morey, is a name that some of you might be familiar with. And for those of you who, for various reasons, none of which I will hold against you, Anton Sokolov in Subtractive Light. Look at that old... it's like... cool, familiar face, but also... but okay, so... the reason why that name is so interesting is because she is a character that looks like a very interesting flask that Veth would love. Is that Vera Morey is a character that many of us know as Granny Rags. Vera Morey was her name in life. Or not in life, but like before she became Granny Rags. So it's cool to see information about her. '12th month of high cold, 1810. My physician says I should keep a journal. Says it will do me good to reflect on my ways and deeds. Says that the mark on my hand is just a tattoo or blemish from birth, and that the black-eyed boy is only in my head. Pshaw, a bunch of fools. I found where the administrator keeps the whiskey. Snuck a bottle back to my room, easy as that. I think I could stuff a whale under my jacket and dance the gavotte and they never notice. What would my sweet physician say about that? Or my dreary old husband? Oh my, Vera, what have you done now? Mumble, mumble, appearances and whatnot. 16th month of Hearths, 1810. I must get back to my collection of carved bones. Such pretty things. Brought all the way from Pandacia. How warm they feel in my hands. There's power there. Something I could learn to harness. That's why I've been trying to be a proper lady again. With clean nails and a perfumed handkerchief. That they might send me home. So I smile and curtsy, and ask for tea in the afternoon. Comb my hair, drink my medicines. Then I stopped trying to bite the attendants. I love her so much. I love her so much. I just... I really love one very eccentric outsider worshipper. Oh, right, I also wanted to check. Travel log. Okay, the void. We've read that. Pretty sure. Yes, I remember reading that aloud. Investigating Adamire Institute. This boat captain, Megan Foster. She helped me escape the coup. But she's giving me the side eye when she thinks I'm not looking. She's all I've got for the moment, though soon I hope Anton Sokolov will be joining us. My old teacher, keenest intellect in the Empire. Filthy mouth, gone and got himself abducted. Megan says he was last seen being dragged toward Adamire Institute by the Crown Killer, which makes no sense to me unless the killer is a patient there. Maybe he needs medicine or something, but how can a deranged patient be working for the Duke in Delilah? Adamire's chief alchemist might know. Alexandria Hypatia. She's been running this place for years. She's famous for curing the miners' diseases. If she knows anything, I'll make her talk. Okay, my wonderful, wonderful trans daughter. Please, don't get too cruel. Oh, right. So, and the continuing theme of me not completing thoughts. I was gonna say, like, earlier I started like, oh yeah, what I'm gonna do whenever I need to like fill time, because you know there's not like story-related things going on, and then I think the loudspeaker turned on. Piss and crackers. That's an amazing expletive. I suppose I'll go this direction. I've gone this direction. I just want to double check nobody else has gone this direction too. Which looks like no. So wonderful. Cool. Okay, just the gun. I'm gonna just kind of explain my rationale for like my theories about different characters being trans. Whenever I need to. Oh, is this the place that I cleared out earlier? I think it is. Yes, yes it is. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. That means it's that much easier for me. So, not only just in general does Emily dress a lot like how I've seen, like, I've seen multiple trans ladies who, at some point in their transition, they go through, like, a phase where they have a very, very similar, like, fashion style to what we've seen, like, Emily's outfits look like. Which is a phenomenal fashion style, and some people, like, just stick with it and, like, refine it and just have the whole, like... I don't know what... Okay, I don't know time, or time period, so I don't know, like, what actual time things are. But I want to say, like, Victorian-ish vibes? I think that's the right one? I don't actually know. Hey, Quinn, when you get this DM me, is Victorian that the right one? I know you're not necessarily much better at time than I am, but, you know, at this point, you're my reference material that I talk about on this channel, so sure, why not? We're gonna have to do something at some point. Okay, have to. I'm being silly. Where like we like stream something together just for sake of people like actually knowing who I'm talking to. maybe we could play Warframe together sometime. Bloodfly situation worsens after initial reports from the Grand Serkonan Guard. I think I did read that one last time. I am gonna read the newspapers because I don't know, that feels like a good, interesting way of like showing how things progress. Though I am curious why I'm hearing. Oh. Is it just you? If it's just you, that's wonderful, because that makes you a very, 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 very easy target. That's really cool. That's terrifying. I love it. I love it. Okay, I might upgrade. That because that was so cool. I'm also curious if that works in combat. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Also a transmute turning into an eldritch abomination to, you know, deal with others. Mood. Big mood. Okay. You were trying to cut through this thing. Can I? No, I can't. Oh, right, so just, like, explaining my rationale as to why, you know, Emily's, like... So, there's very, 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 very few traditional Serkonan songs for The Calling of the Endless Sea. I think we might have read this. Or at least something similar. The Calling of the Endless Sea. On the furthest reaching pier, I was abandoned as the vessel fled the port, leaving me with only the warm winds, looking upon the foamy wake of regret. The undulating dancers and the taste of Tivian wine couldn't overcome my recollection of the ocean and its swaying whispers. Even now, the exciting cries of my homecoming children leave me unmoved and weary, longing for the lament of the deep ones and their inscrutable mysteries. I carve through the umberwood forests, and I bleed the mountain's silver veins. Yet no purse overflowing with coins pays enough to slake my thirst for the salty depths. I'm no aristocrat nor lord, no overseer or well-versed scholar, but I'd burn all their tomes and melt down all their precious crowns to be young again and back on the endless sea. Buddy, I hope you found a fulfilling life eventually. Please, no one pay attention to the woman doing weird acrobatics in the background. Ouch, thank you. I can't take any of that stuff, so that's fine. Okay, so, right. So, why I think Emily Caldwell is trans. One, and I will acknowledge that, and I've said this before, I will acknowledge that it could be just a side effect of the art style of the first game, but just her facial structure didn't look, at least as I personally would have expected for a, you know, cis little girl to have looked in the first game, just given like the styles and how they did faces. Granted, they could just be like have intentionally been trying to not have intentionally been trying to make her not look like conventionally like you would expect a little girl to look in the first game. Also an option, which, you know, props to them. But I am going to be using it for reference for this theory. That and just like she dresses like a queer icon, and I love her for that. Kiss the outsider's balls for luck. I'll do it for a lot less than luck. Okay. So there's that. There's the fact that so this doesn't necessarily mean she's trans, but it definitely means that she's at least a little queer. Because one of my favorite comments, and I will also like acknowledge, this is not something that necessarily all trans people identify with, so I'm not saying that this goes for everyone. I'm just saying from my circle, like my circle of friends and my experience, it's jokes that we have made. What, you're playing by yourself? I mean, I don't want to interrupt you playing with yourself. That answers my question, which is terrifying nonetheless, but that does answer my question. Gosh, that's so cool! I love Eldritch Terror Empress Emily Caldwin. Oh god, that scared me. Oh, so like, oh right, so it doesn't necessarily mean she's trans. It does mean she's at least, using the standards that my friends and I use. She's at least queer, because she's dating an NB, since, Wyman is never specifically gendered, one way or the other. Which, I take that to mean that they're NB, and I've had and there's just kind of like a running, I don't know, there's a, what's the proper word, not ongoing. There's a recurring joke that I've heard from multiple, like, unconnected sources that effectively boils down to, well, we're, like being said by an NB, we're neither male nor female, therefore any relationship with us is inherently gay, because you can't be in a straight relationship with an NB, is the joke. Like, you know, the line of logic. This is the area I ran through earlier, and I don't need to worry about, like, you know, people suddenly, like, catching me, right? Okay, I think I'm correct. I was just suddenly concerned. I'm like, hi, there's lots of stuff here, and I don't know this game as well as the other. I'm really hoping that, like, there's a place where I can, like, drop down into that other room, because I want to get that stuff inside. There's a bone charm. Oh, but yeah, so Emily's queer. She's trans because of her fashion choice, and also, like, now that I think about it, a couple of her powers deal with, like, shape-shifting or, like, distorting perceptions, and those are also moods, or, like, powers that I've seen trans people like a lot. Like, especially, like, I've seen a couple different gender fluid folks who, like, are really big fans of things that, you know, like disguise self, for example, from D&D. Just because it's like, well, this way, I don't have to worry about looking one way or the other consistently. I can just fucking look however I want one day to the next. Okay, I'm gonna try to figure out how to get into this office down here, because I did the thing, and I want, you know, benefit from it. there like plague rats back there or something? I don't understand. Oh, wait. Am I on the 4th floor? Is there a "you are here" thing? Addermeyer Institute. I don't see any "you are here" markings. I might be hearing Hypatia having to deal with, like, limb dissection or something. I can pull the beer tap. That's fun. If I had possession, I could probably go through that person. Oh, well, I mean, I was kind of right. Is somebody doing stuff with the body? But it is not, in fact, Hypatia? I'm sorry, I can't choke you out. Oh, I can. Okay, well, it still looked like I could maybe talk to you, so I'm gonna try. But just, yeah, I don't know. She makes like, it's very trans of her to make a pact with an eldritch entity. Well, okay, I hit the talk button multiple times and she didn't do anything. And I do apologize, chef friend, but on the off chance you, like, turned around and raised the alarm, I couldn't take it.
Lieutenant Migos, report to the duty officer as soon as you've finished your current patrol.
I somewhat have a suspicion that, like, a lot of these are because people didn't return from their posts or whatever, and so they're like, hey, whenever you're done, fucking turn up, bitch. I thought I saw, like, whale... Yeah, there it is. I was like, I knew I saw whalebone over here somewhere. Wait, is that... Oh. I understand. I'm beneath her office. That's a bit gross. Oh man, that means that she's doing stuff right above the kitchens. That's gotta be some sort of sanitation violation. Sanitation violation. I don't fucking know, don't ask me. Dr. Alexandria Hypatia's health. Valerio, it seems you were right to think Dr. Hypatia is sick. I just overheard Dr. Vasco muttering to himself, talking about a cure he's been working on and must be very serious. Alexandria Hypatia has been good to us all, and if she can't continue her work on elixirs and other treatments, then a lot of people in Karnaca will suffer. Speaking of which, it's true she doesn't eat much these days. We should go to the market when we're allowed and buy some fresh vegetables. We can make her favorite soup, which should do her good. Anyway, Duke Luca Abel claims to have closed Addermeyer so that she can improve on her formula, but working so much and being so lonely is never good for anyone. Oh, my poor baby. Another... I don't know. It's very much so just a joke our friend group makes. I'm sure... I know others make it. I'm just wanting to clarify, because I don't know. I don't want people to come after me thinking I'm trying to speak universally. Just struggling with sleep to the point of just like, just fucking just knock me over the head with something to just knock me out, please. Okay, Silver Spike, we demand the cure. We've done that. Like, we've read this one before. Okay, I am curious because, like, we see these rat tunnels, but, like, I don't know, just the way they're positioned doesn't look like there's actually be enough for, like, a tunnel to be there. So just, like, it's interesting. And I think I kind of know how it's working. I think it's kind of like how in a bone charm nearby. Oh, is that upstairs? Probably. But like in... Oh, what was a good example? Oh, also I've gotten everything below me, so everything is above me. So that's good. But just, oh man, I can't think of what it is right now. But there's some sort of like oh. Wait. I think you have to possess a hagfish. Interesting. That's a fun way of getting, or not possess, but you have to have the I'm actually very confused now, but that's okay. Yeah, I can craft more bone charms, but I'm gonna wait to do that whenever I'm not on cam. Well, okay. I'll do the same thing. I'll give it a try. Oh, I didn't realize I could do that one already. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do all of that one, because yes, please. Anything that lets me make more use of my sleep darts. Did I actually quick save? Shit. Yeet. I don't know if I did, but I don't need to. I don't need to reload anyway, so. Doop, doop, doop. So the reason, by the way, just to clarify, I think I explained this? I don't know. The reason why I still have all, like, I have, you know, shitloads of, like, bone charm things known, is because that is something that is carried over from...
Once that watchtower is down, Megan can pick me up.
Yeah. But the bone charm effects are something that carry over whenever you do the new game plus. So that's why it's like, I'm only in mission 3 and I have like 100 some odd bone charm effects. Because towards the end of my previous thing, I just... oh, Dr. Hypatia's key is needed. Well, that's okay. I'll make a sweep once I'm done upstairs. And this is where we found the guard playing with himself. Bone or room charm nearby. I said words close enough to the right thing. Just want to double check these guards haven't been, like, replaced or, you know, updated. Which it looks like no, they have not been, which is wonderful. We love to see that.
There's probably a master key for the lab somewhere.
That's okay, I don't actually need the master key for the lab. I can just go through normally. That's fine. Note to recuperation staff. Read. The weather forecast promises us a nice amount of sunlight tomorrow, so we encourage you to bring the patients who don't have an appointment for a luminotherapy session out onto the terrace. Use wheelchairs if needed. We only have so many more tanning boxes, and considering how expensive they are, we won't be getting any more anytime soon. Nor will the broken ones be repaired. Sorry. So let's have our patients enjoy some real sunlight instead. Oh, cool. So they have, like... Well, that's neat. Should always go for, like... I don't want to say real treatments. Because... not getting to see the sunlight is definitely a problem. But... it's not going to, you know, fix everything. Last entry in the matron's diary. I've been dismissed. That's how they put it. Like I just brought the tea and I could take my leave. And the fool, thinking I'm getting an afternoon off for a change, I says, "Grand, I'll see you early in the morning." Oh, my face turned a shade of crimson when they said I was never to return. Never. No explanation, and not even allowed to see the good doctor. I must have done something awful to deserve such ill treatment, but what? Didn't I always support Hypatia? Didn't I do all she asked? I was her other set of hands, her own words. I've been trying to recall what it was I could have done that was so wrong. I did leave that vial of medicine on the counter, and it got spoiled. But that was over a month ago, and Hypatia didn't seem the least bit upset by it. Now I think she must have been ever so disappointed in me, but perhaps was too sweet to say anything to my face about it. All that work left to do, and I'm too distraught to write anything more. Oh. I think that was probably the work of the, Regent, what's his dick? Oh, okay, that's just an unconscious body. That's fine. The words that I say in this game playthrough. Oh, hey, crossbow bolts. Wait, is that a note? Well, it is a note, but not a readable note. Okay, let's see where this rat tunnel takes us. That's a magnifying glass of some sort. Oh, it just takes us outside. Okay. Well, we don't want to go outside, not in the least bit. So, let's go back in here. Then there was another rat tunnel. Well, I'm gonna return to my normal body, apparently. That's fine. But there was, like, a... Yeah. Oh, wait, never mind, that's the same one. That would have been embarrassing. Bone charms! Okay, that one we have 100% done before, so I won't. Oh, right. Okay, I remember what I should do. Time to go to the top. The tippy top. Gotta tiptoe to the tip top.
Hypatia never leaves Addermine. Remember that.
Sir, it's just that the other night she went missing, and I still don't see how she got out.
Maybe we're not clear on this, Corporal. In case anyone asks, the good doctor never leaves the grounds unless it's on official business for the Duke. Got it?
I think I understand, sir.
How many sleep darts do I have? 2. Exactly 2. Let's see if I can do this quickly. The answer is going to be no, so... Let's just do that instead. Oh shit. Please don't be dead. Okay, thank heck, you're okay. Oh, this is where I was, doing stuff earlier. Cool. Though I don't know why, like, there's furniture just kind of piled. I'm also curious, will this hurt me? Clearly this is, like, containing some sort of thing, but... Okay, so that does hurt. Monstrum rules. Oh, interesting. So I don't have, like, the max health bar, but I do have, like... Yeah, I got my sleep dart back! That makes me a happy demon. Orders from Captain Ramirez. Dr. Alexandria Hypatia won't be working in her office today. She'll be in the recuperation auditorium instead, which is locked. She's not to be disturbed. If anything urgent comes up, I'll leave Dr. Hypatia's key in her office. Another thing, the janitor Hamilton is to remain in disease treatment until I interrogate him and decide on his fate. We've got him locked up in the little plant conservatory there. No one is allowed to speak to him or even enter the room. Captain Ramirez. Oh man, I really wish I would have known that that was a... Audiograph!
The blackouts are worse, and my dreams have taken a turn towards the disturbing. Even rest eludes me. Duke Bell seemed overprotective at first, but increasingly, I'm a prisoner in my own lab. The soldiers stationed here leave me alone, but even then I feel like I'm being watched. What really saddens me is the loss of my work. I've always thrived on my connection to the people who need me the most. The workers and their families. Each time I hear there's been an outbreak of some fever or some new condition among the miners, it pains me that I am not with them, working to ease their suffering.
She's such a sweetheart. I love Dr. Hypatia. So I know I said that she, like, you know, she looks like my... Ooh, okay. I don't know what that... Oh, cool. Coins. Can never have too many coins when you're on the run trying to reclaim your empire. She just looks like my grandma. My grandma was a teacher, but she's a very kind teacher, so... Letter from a journalist. Chief Alchemist Alexandria Hypatia. I'm writing because I'm not permitted to visit you in person, thanks to one of the Duke's new decrees, which now fall on the city as frequently as drops of rain. But I will get to the matter at hand. What is the progress with your research on the latest strain of bloodfly fever? Is there any hope for an improved version of Addermeyer's solution? I'm talking of a remedy that could cure the fever instead of just delaying the symptoms. Have any of your experiments proven effective? If so, when will something be made available to the community? As you must know, available stocks of elixirs are dwindling, and people often have to turn to the black market to buy potions at a shocking price. What is your reaction to the situation? Eagerly awaiting your response, Ren Maxini, Karnaka Gazette. We'll get to the status of an updated cure soon. It's, yeah. Viper's words themselves. My marvelous Alexandria Hypatia, or do those closest call you Alex? How valuable you are to me. To Sarkonos, what would we do without one of our most prominent natural philosophers? It keeps me awake at night worrying for your safety. What if some incurable wretch should attack you? Or what if exposure to one of those hideous maladies you come across proves fatal to you? Where would we be then? Who would we turn to? So you see, that is why I have arranged for the Grand Guard to keep an eye on your offices at Addermeyer. For now, indulge me. As your Duke, I recognize your value, and I am committed to keeping you safe. Most warmly, Luca Abel, Duke of Sarkonos. Cannot... Ugh, hate him. I forget what he actually sounds like, but, you know. It's a generally safe bet. Snooty voice.
Alexandria Hypatia.
That it? Okay. Doctor of Medicine. By decree of the Academy of Natural Philosophy, ratified by the Convocation of Etology, stamped with the approval of the Alchemical Council, and validated by the Chamber of Smoke and Iron, Alexandria Hypatia has successfully completed all requirements, including the trials of mineralogy and in the 4 forgotten scrutinies, which hereby confers upon her the title of Doctor of Medicine. The Grand Medal of Merit is awarded by His Eminence the Duke of Sarkonos, Theodosia Abel, to Alexandria Hypatia, MD, for her sustained and ingenious contributions to the field of natural philosophy and its medical applications. She's so wonderful. I really do respect her a lot. There's a floor above us, right? Yeah, through here. What's up there? Is it just guard stuff? Looks like no arcane things. I really gotta, at some point, look up why Hamilton's key is needed. Hamilton, you stole a key? Ugh, baby boy. There's a kitty here whose name is Hamilton. You have probably seen him in at least one video. Let's see if I can do this without falling to my death. And don't try this IRL, boys and girls, and all other configurations of being. Oh, this is where I came. Okay. I know where I am. Interesting. God, I was so terrified that I was gonna like pull myself, and then it was just gonna be plummeting. Falling. Shit, we're really falling. I don't know why that's so funny to me, but it is. Oh, I think this is where that other office is that I'm like, I want to get into. Oh, right, this is this area. Okay. Oh, shit.
Is Hamilton in there? How is he?
He's losing it. Yelling nonsense for hours.
Could you understand any of it?
Something about being attacked by a monster one night. Some beast that wanted to scoop the brains out of his skull.
I see. Keep this to yourself, will you? No need to spread silly rumors.
Of course, ma'am.
Come on.
Let's find out if I can make him see reason.
Are there any other people? Shit. Well, they don't know if there are, but I'm just gonna go ahead and... Well, let's see what this gentleman has to say. He sounds very sane to me.
They have to know something.
You're Hamilton? Why did they lock you up? You know something?
I swear, I know what I saw. Hooded. I just caught a glimpse. So much hate in the eyes. As if the world needed more of that.
Ugh, fucking mood.
I'm not seeing things. I hope they didn't steal my notes.
Your notes.
I need to go back to my room. They took my key.
Good to know. Okay.
I thought I could... I don't know. What a fool I was. Notes. No. Oh god. I'm glad we don't actually see any actual torture in this particular mission. I'm sure it'll probably happen at some point. Because this is Dishonored, and what would be information obtaining if we didn't have a little torture now and then? Oh, that's just music. Okay, I was like, wait, huh? A lecture on bloodfly fever. Transcript of a lecture given at the Academy of Natural Philosophy by Dr. Alexandria HYPATIA. Oh. Love a nice, you know, not fucked up back. We'll love to have one someday. Direct attention to chart 7. Here you have the final stage of bloodfly infection. Okay, so this might get a little gross, so maybe skip forward a minute or so. This patient is 37 years of age and was a school headmistress before her unfortunate encounter with a large nest in her deceased uncle's greenhouse. Note the lesions on her face and arms and the larval swellings throughout the body. But what the drawings cannot show you is her demeanor before death. The most striking symptom of the progressed infection is the protective attitude demonstrated towards the nest. This tells us, even prior to autopsy, that the larvae or their byproducts have infected the intention center of the victim's brain. Direct attention to silvergraph image 4. There is no cure once the condition has advanced this far, though you can make your patient less agitated with a generous dosing of opiates. The subject died 3 days after the silvergraph was taken. Direct attention to chart 8. And here is the fully mature insect after its post-bloodfly transformation. Now in beetle form, note it has dropped its wings. It is no longer aggressive and has many beneficial qualities, especially in the field of agriculture. Without these insects, many crops across Serkonos would suffer, leading to a loss yield and a marked reduction in profits. Interesting. I did not realize that. So the bloodfly stage isn't the, like, end goal or final stage. There's another stage where they are just, like... I have to go through there and I don't like it. Like, thank Void, I will have... There's one right here! I don't want at all! Where's the guard so I don't accidentally kill him? Letter to bloodfly fever patient. My sweet Albina. How good to hear from you. When I left you in the doctor's hands, you were so feverish you couldn't even say goodbye. The sting marks of so many of them, just remembering fills me with dread. I'm glad Dr. Hypatia could at least make the symptoms a little more bearable. Now, I don't want to worry you about those awful things you said. Of course you're going to be better. Of course you'll survive. The children need you, and how could I go on living without you? Little Benito keeps having nightmares about blood flies devouring our whole family, so I promised him you'd be back soon and that no blood flies would ever attack us again. We baked mulberry biscuits this morning, so I'm sending you a little box of them with this letter. I hope we'll be able to visit you soon. Please don't give up hope. I love you more than anything. Jeremy. Well, that's depressing. Okay, we've read that book this episode. Mr. Hamilton, as I asked, empty the vivarium of all dogs and other test animals. We'll be using the area to contain blood fly nests exclusively. Since my latest formula depends on ingredients collected from fresh blood flies. Don't worry about exterminating the rats, since the blood flies will need carcasses for egg laying. As soon as I eliminate the undesirable side effects, we will give the people of Serkonos an elixir that is nothing short of miraculous, fortifying the mind, body, and spirit. Trust me, you will be proud of what to have been a part of our efforts. Dr. Hypatia. Okay, no one's... Vasco's lab key. Okay. Any chance that's in here? Because that'd be very convenient. Oh, I can't open this one? That's okay. I'm not squeamish. Bold note from Dr. Hypatia. Vasco, today was exhausting. I expect the flood of patients will be unabated tomorrow well into the foreseeable future. It would be most helpful to me if you set up a triage area. Send me only the most urgent cases, especially issues of severe bronchial distress, black spittle festering wounds, or pediatric cases with coughing or serious injury. These I must see right away. For the rest, could you please handle them personally? I trust your skills as equal to my own. Alas, I fear we will miss the little half-day off we discussed. Next month for certain. Aw, were you to an item? Remember, things to buy. I'm gonna say there's probably gonna be numbers in here. Is it 122? I'm curious. Vasco, I'm sorry to have to send you out again so soon, but I won't be able to proceed until I have the following. 1 large tin of powdered sea salt, compounding grease, but not lard because it rinsed it too quickly, rubbing distillates, glycerin, 2 vials of juniper, 2 vials oil of rose. I know the rose oil is expensive, but it's the only thing for clearing the lungs of phlegm, so what can we do? Maybe we'll plant our own rose garden someday. No? I wish I could fetch them myself. Dr. Hypatia. She's so nice. I love her. Vasco's diary. Alexandria's new serum must never leave Addermire, and no one must ever know of our failure. We tested it on ourselves, which we often do, in fractional doses. The night was sheer terror. It's hard to describe the effects on the mind, the frenzy it induced. We were not ourselves. Alexandria muttered to herself, calling herself Grim Alex, almost as if she had a total shift in personality. I cannot commit to paper all that occurred, but I burn with shame remembering the way my perceptive changed, as if my entire morality was upended. The following day, after recovering my senses, I felt better than I have in years. The serum might hold the keys to improved lung function and general vigor. It could even ameliorate the effects of some of our worst fevers and infections. But the costs are too high, the absolute loss of empathy, the unfettered appetites. And yet, a week later, I watched Alexandria on the terrace below. She was, in a terrible way, disheveled with words escaping her lips that were jumbled and wild. Her movements were unfamiliar. In the morning, I asked if she had tried the serum again. She was most alarmed, assured me that she would never again touch even a drop of it. She swears that only a sample remains safely locked away for future study. Poor Alexandria. I am curious. I think I'm going to be wrong, but in case I'm not, that's fine. I know that we find the combination later as well, but I was curious because there are clues, and I like using clues. Are there any rat doors? No. Any windows? Also no. Okay, let's... Oh, right. There's you to deal with. Okay. Quinn, come do this part for me. I'll do it, I'm just gonna be a bitch about it. Wait,
wait, no, this isn't the right door to go through. There is a right door to go through. That was not it. Oh, right. So first off, though, actually, I'll go ahead and use these because I'm not going to need. I wonder if. Oh, oops. Wow, that broke your glass but didn't kill you. Oh god, it really didn't kill any of you. I hate insects. This is a very well designed, like, plague thing to deal with, but fuck do I hate it. Yeah, this is the right way to go in. Because there's, like, the body showing that this is where they went in. And, like, there's... Actually, I think I'm thinking of even... Like, I think even then I'm thinking of a different area. But that's okay. Maybe I do need to use that other door to, like, break through to get that nest. Yes, it is worth it to make sure I get the nest. Okay, and then... Okay, they're not glowing anymore. Is there... I don't see any amber. That's slightly disappointing. That's okay. I thought there was... I was definitely thinking that I was in a different area, though. But still, any removing of blood flies is a good thing to me. I appreciate her work, but I don't. I can't. Especially, like, what if I need to make an escape? Okay, all the people up, like, from here upward should be knocked out. This is the level I was thinking of, I believe. Yeah, because that has the flammables in it. Please tell me that was just me tripping over something. Hamilton's quarters. Oh hey, stun mine.
There are so many skilled craftsmen across the Empire.
Yes, there are. Mercury vapor distillation. What? Though well, okay, I'm less surprised I didn't have that one because I don't... Like, I know I didn't talk to him last time. Oh, weird. So, like, they hurt me? Technically, like, the blood effects were showing up, but I don't recall using health potion yet. Because I was intentionally thinking, I'll wait till after I get done doing things with the blood flies in this area before I'll drink a potion. That way, I'm not, like, you know, wasting one.
Okay, so make sure not to miss the rum. Don't forget the rum. And let's go read his journal. This time I'm sure I saw it. I saw, well, I don't know what or who it was, but there was someone, some hooded creature, dragging some bloody thing along the corridor. I'm not sure whether its prey was another dog or one of the guards. Not sure which I'd prefer either. Those bastards have been mocking me for months now, saying that I lost it and that Dr. Hypatia should lock me up. Captain Ramirez says it's all in my head and that I better stop spreading rumors. Dr. Hypatia didn't say much when I mentioned the half-devoured dog I found in recuperation. Is she protecting herself? Someone? Or is she protecting someone? Dr. Vasco looks most suspicious to me. He hasn't even left recuperation for weeks now, and last time I saw him, he was drawing some rotten blood from the body of the guard who got stung to death by bloodflies. I'm no doctor, but I know that this is no part of the Adamire solution recipe that Dr. Hypatia invented. Anyway, if nobody will listen to me, I'll have to track the monster down myself. I'll set up some traps and keep watch every night, until I'll find out what's going on here. Well, you definitely did at least some of those things. I am slightly confused because I thought recuperation was where I just, like, was where that nest was, I thought. Oh, no. Recuperation is in there. Got it. I was gonna do something else. Two minutes. So far, still 2 hours shorter than the last episode. Okay. Gosh, I really need to get a better chair at some point. That's fine. Oh, I think I had thought about going down to, like, where? Like, the other room? But I don't need to. This is the part I'm not looking. This is the part I thought the other part was, and the part that I was really bitching about.
What's going on here?
You're closer. Oh, thank fuck, that was just barely good enough. Fuck me. Okay, and then... Oh, hey, you have some more. Wonderful. I'll go ahead and use... Oh, that's terrifying, them right next to the light. I don't like insects. I do not like insects. I'm not like trying to convince myself. I just... This is hell! I did go through here seeing, like... I'm just glad there aren't, like, guards? Like, people guards? Like, sure, there's, like, it's an argument to be made that, yeah, there's guarded by the fucking things, but no. I'm not thinking that complicated of thoughts about blood flies. Okay. Amber. And then sample. Chloroform, don't need that. I think that I think there might be an achievement for, like, getting through the game without killing anything. Maybe? I'm not an achievement hunter sort, so I don't know. You're dead, right? Okay, good. I was really terrified that thing was about to stand up. Oh. I didn't realize how close I was. That's terrifying. Yes. And don't have anyone who I can point you to attest to this. But I promise you I am just this. I am like this whenever I notice I'm this close to, like, stinging insects IRL. Tanning box. Okay, I was like, there aren't things, so here's safe. I have to go in there. I don't wanna. Oh wait, I have incendiary bolts. Panic does wonderful things to the brain. Wonderful things for cognition. It's really quite just astonishing how much better our thought process get when we panic. There's a reason why, you know, panic is the friend whenever you're, like, in a bad situation. That's why that's a saying. Also, I love how... Wait, I got rid of that nest. It should be gone. Okay, I'm just gonna go back around this way. Thanks, bye. That's why there's the saying, you know, panic's the friend in stressful situations, right? Okay, it says slow movement is the key. Burn, fuckers, burn. I hate it here, thanks! Solarium schedule. Luminotherapy appointments for the morning of second day, month of Timber, 1849, approved by Dr. Vasco. What year is it again? What year is it? Mrs. Anita Cardona, 2 hours. Mr. Roberto Garcia, 5 hours. Serve Mr. Garcia some Valerian tea to ease his high cough every hour. Please schedule a session for him this afternoon as well. Mr. Andrew McAllister. Oh, no, that's Kevin I was thinking of. 2 hours. Mr. Emilio Molinero, 2 hours. Ms. Lucia Pastor, half an hour. This patient is pregnant and is very weak condition. Be sure not to exceed the prescribed time. Apply some lech thistle lotion before and after the session. Miss Camilla Durante, 2 hours. Durante, whatever. I think it's the first thing I said. Yeah. Okay. I have to. Motherfuck me. Mother bitch. In the immortal words of one Laura middle initial Bailey. Mother bitch. Okay, any other darts? Oh, that's why you're there. There's another nest right there that I didn't see. / take out. Okay, well... Of course, now it would be nice to have my grenades. I don't actually like the sticky grenades. Used all of those. I did forget that I had them, though. Fuck you. Why are y'all just, like, spreading out now? I don't like it. Is there, like, another nest over here that I missed? It's like, that's not an active nest, that's a dead nest. Oh, you know, I could do the, like, the grab thing. I do have the grab grabby power. Oh, did it destroy the nest from the other side of the door? Or am I misremembering my locations? No, it destroyed the nest from the other side of the door. That's good to know. What? I'm sorry. Pardon me? No, no, no. Where do you all... There you all are. Mother... Okay, new plan, because I believe you all just have... Yeah, you all are just... not important. Okay. Just because the flies are acting weird this go around, I'm gonna try to do the thing I did last time, but intentional this time. Because last time I did it on accident. And then I'm still gonna like shoot whatever remains with a incendiary bolt, but just to be safe. Also, I know I'm playing with my hair a lot. It's like freshly washed, so it feels all nice and fluffy. I think I've... Nope, I'm out of those. Okay. Just gonna go in swinging. So the nest is gone, so the endless threat thing is gone. Which is good. Thank the void. Now where are you? There you are. Assassin's Fortune. All bloodflies must die. Though I am very curious. Wait, recuperation. I thought I was in recuperation. Oh no, that's what I was gonna go do, because the one thing was cold. Oh wait, no, that's the big thing. Not quite ready for that. I want to go get Vasco's key because I want the thing in that area. I know there's one nearby.
Fifth Lieutenant Mikos. Report to the duty officer.
I'm so confused where we're supposed to go to get to recuperation. Because clearly, like, it is a thing. It is very clearly a thing. But nothing's standing out as, like... Oh wait, recuperation auditorium. Oh! Okay, never mind, I was being a little bit of a ditz there, that's fine. Okay. Sorry for my Ashley Johnson impression. Well, at least because it was unprompted. More than anything else. Okay, so let's see how this goes. I forget exactly how things go down.
I've gotten something under my fingernails again. What was I working with? Hypatide, perhaps?
I forget what happens. I'm gonna have a look around before I talk to her. Body dead. Sleep dart. Oh, raw whalebone. Wonderful. Thank you. So there's a couple people around here.
Lose things like this.
I'm sorry, what? Oh, you're asleep. Could I just pickpocket you instead? Oh man, you have been through the ringer. Multiple times it looks like. Will this wake you up? I'm curious.
I come and I go, putting Hypatia to sleep as I want. But even when she's awake, I'm with her, looking out through her eyes. Dry sister. She saves her love for the sooted workers, suffocating deep down in the mines. For the children in hovels at the edge of the city, cursed with short, nasty lives. And for Vasco, her trusted assistant, missing now for months. Wherever did he go, dear sister? I long to take him apart, to roll in the mess, rutting against his slippery skull, driving myself against his red fever. In time, good Vasco. In time.
I don't think I'd listened to that before. 'Cause fuck, that's creepy. No, I can't. It's Dishonored. They mean what they mean. I was gonna try to say, I'm just gonna pretend that she just meant just, you know, having a good old roll around in it and nothing more. But I don't think that's the case. Okay, so I can't pickpocket Vasco. So, I'm going to go see if I can talk to her, just talk to Hypatia. Oh no, not what I meant to do. I meant to put this away. Oh god, I thought the carpet was just moving and I was like, Hypatia? Oh, fuck. Okay, so, confirmed. Hold on, I wanna... Like, I thought you could talk to her, or does she just instantly switch? So, yeah, there's some sort of, like, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type thing going on with Hypatia.
Iodine, perhaps.
Yeah, you can. That's what I thought.
Are you a patient of mine? I'm sorry. I should know that.
I'm here to ask you about something.
Do you cover your face because you were hurt? The afflictions we treat here are more common than anyone likes to admit.
I'm not here for treatment. I'm looking for Anton Sokolov.
Sokolov? Yes, he was here for a short time, but she took him away to see
Who's she?
Chen Jindosh.
Oh.
Do you hear something?
What about the Crown Killer? A patient of yours?
The Crown Killer? That name came from the newspapers. I'm afraid I don't... Oh yes, the murders. I was in Dunwall, studying diseases found among whaling crews. Wait, did someone just call me?
She's so sweet.
I've been forgetting things. The Crown Killer is an interesting case. I feel almost sure I could help with that. It's just, I used to do such good work, and now my memory
I love
is failing me.
Nope.
Who is that
Same.
calling me? Excuse me.
But yeah, she's like, so you know, they've kind of been hinting at it this mission. They did find not necessarily a cure, but something that definitely was like on the way to finding a cure. But the downside is that like it caused a lot of mental trauma, effectively. And apparently with Hypatia's, it went to such a degree that like
I wonder what she would say about this.
I wonder if like it's possible to get in and out before she like, I don't know, turns, which is, I don't know the right terminology. I did study psychology. This was not we didn't spend a whole lot of time on cases like this, so I'm not familiar with the terminology. But like, that was terrifying, just being looked at directly.
Terrible killings. So much blood.
But yeah, there's some sort of, you know, Jekyll and Hyde-esque situation caused by, because, I don't know, playing, you know, I've mentioned her before, given that, you know, my D&D character is like trying to cure a plague. Oh, is this a piece done by Delilah? It looks more like a Delilah piece than a Sokolov piece.
I would take hold of your tongue and pull it from your head if I could.
Corrupted Bone Charm. Power Slash. I think that's like I deal more damage but I attack slower. Yeah. Not helpful.
Oh, the next one. The next one. I'll save her. Drive nails between his toes.
The old man is with
Oh, okay, so she's turned.
digging out all his secrets, adding Sokolov's knowledge to his own. Who knows what wonders
Now there's an idea. An elixir that will
will reveal in future days. But it's time for you to come out once again. Time to play. We have need for your special talents. The good doctors do for a trip to Dunwall.
days and nights. Blood fly maggots worming around.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the same newspaper we've read before. So I know she was kind of going off, so it's a bit hard to make out. Essentially, that was a audiograph of her getting her instructions to kill the person, to make the crime scene that we saw at the beginning of the game, Ichabod Boyle. Dear friend, the dock captain just sent word that he spotted Sokolov. Knows his habits, says Sokolov buys whale blood off the boats by the gallon to make pigments, apparently. See, you seem to share some interest with the old genius, so why don't you go and invite him over like we said? The sooner the better. He's probably staying on a boat in the bay. I trust you'll be able to follow his scent. Keep him safe in Addermire. Don't hurt him or he will be useless for our plans. If you're hungry, though, the dock captain has served his purpose, and his second-in-command recently did me a favor. Luca. That's an important note. I think that's everything in here, though. And she has turned. I don't know if I can actually subdue her. I'll try. Also, I do think it's nifty that she has like the.
I need more patience.
Does she just like flick back and forth?
Like when Addermire first opened.
Or was were the ramblings on the audiograph? That would be weird if that were the case.
You did well finding Anton Sokolov, my friend. The old man is with Kirin Jindash, who's prying him apart, digging out all his secrets, adding Sokolov's knowledge.
Okay, so that was not, so Interesting. She did switch, because, like, we were hearing her rambling. She was talking about, like, how to make her next crime scene extra painful. I'll put that delicately. So I'm curious about if, like, maybe she just switches a lot? You can play this again so it's on the thing.
I come and I go, putting her to sleep as I want. But even when she's awake, I'm with her, looking out through her eyes. My cold, dry sister. She saves her love for the sooted workers, suffocating deep down in the mines. For the children in hovels at the edge of the city.
Was that her getting knocked out? Wait, what? I know I'm dying, I'm haunted by failure. I couldn't save Dr. Hypatia from herself. If someone finds this note, please don't blame her. She has no idea what her other self is doing. She doesn't know what the monster she has become. If only I had been braver, maybe I could have cured her. If it's not too late, please, I beg of you, prepare the antidote safer. The instructions are in my personal safe. The code is 071. You were just alive! Did I not talk to you fast enough? Okay, oh, I want to try talking to him, because obviously he is in a very bad way. But, like, I do want to try to... I don't know. Okay, so I'll... Maybe it's because I... Okay, he's still alive at this very moment. I'm going to go place the mines again. And then I will talk to Vasco and then play the audiograph?
Are you all right?
Dr. Hypatia did this. She's the crown killer. But she's not herself.
Oh god.
She developed a serum trying to help the miners.
I hope she's not right behind me.
Caused horrible changes to her mind. It's too late for me, but maybe you can still save her. She's a good person.
What can I do?
In my safe, in disease treatment, you'll figure out how to make the counter serum help her.
Poor guy.
The safe code is 071.
Shit! Oh god! She's gone Super Saiyan. I don't know.
I've always wondered what flesh tastes like. My dear assistant.
I don't think...
She's gone. What happened?
Same thing, 071. Super Saiyan Dark.
I come and I go, putting but even when she's awake,
Yeah, so Hypatia's the thing, and it makes me really sad because she's really cool and awesome. I'm glad that there is a way to cure her. Oh, interesting. The blood flies are dead now.
Smell in here. Sickness, weakness, fear. My sister's prison.
Where? Are you sleeping?
Oh! Just gonna go over here. Where's the way out? Oh, there's the way out. Okay. Oh, I can't go that way. Fuck me with a spoon. I combined two very different sayings into one that made zero fucking sense.
What do I see?
Why did the not work? I'm very... Oh, it tried to pull a bottle to me instead of actually pulling me. Okay. Okay, that's excusable. Okay, cool. I don't... Oh god. I don't know if I've ever actually, like, done this before, because I don't know that I fully process things. I really hope she just stays in there. I've knocked everyone out. I thought I had Vasco's lab key. Oh wait, no, it's probably in here.
Hopefully it's inside.
071, right? Okay, thank fuck. This time it has to work. I'm certain the dosage is right, and I will only have one chance. Grind all the salt and greens together, including the aluminum salts. Done. Add some egg whites. They should have some in the kitchens, but I'll have to be discreet. Done. 2 weeks in my safe, away from the daylight, should be enough time for the serum base to activate. I'd have a syringe of tainted blood taken from an infested human corpse. If Dr. Hypatia was in her right mind, she'd probably object to this step, but since the Grand Guard put Adamir under lockdown, several men have died, killed by blood flies, they may as well serve the greater good. All the previous blood samples seemed promising. I'll need to avoid being seen again by the janitor. Heat the final mixture, inject as soon as possible.
Her assistant's book.
Okay, so there was the key was in there. Well, this is terrifying. Thanks. I don't hate it, but... Audiograph. Log.
I finally understand it. There's a part of Hypatia that she doesn't even know about. It's always there, riding along in her mind, takes over, and forces her to use more of the original serum with some regularity. The Duke keeps her here, and, if I'm right, sends her out on diabolical assignments. Hypatia is the one the newspapers are calling the Crown Killer. She leaves and comes back, leaving bloody footprints. But there's a cure, counter serum.
Vasco's diary, month of Nets, 1851. A patient arrived late at night complaining of grit in her eyes. The good doctor was resting, finally, so I took the case. After careful observation, I determined that the cause was silver dust from the mines. To bring forth the tearing from the eyes, I combined glycerin and pepper oil, which I planned to follow at once with a rinse. However, the burning sensation was apparently quite marked, and the patient was too distressed to let me attend further. However, the flow of tears was sufficient that I'd wager by morning her eyes were clear. I declare my idea for purging the eyes of grit to be a success. I could sell the formula, just the thing to get dust and debris banished from the eyes. Vasco's formula for eyes and ears, that's what I'll call it, fast and effective. All Dr. Alexander Hypatia's permission, of course, she knows best.
I'll try to administer it once I get my notes from the safe in disease treatment. Hello? Oh, Alexandria. I was just... No. It's you.
Yes, Vasco, my love. You found out, and now we have some experiments to conduct. Come, I'll make you comfortable.
No!
Oh man, there's a lot I'm not remembering. Okay, so what else do I need to do? Okay, obtain infected blood. So I can think of a couple different corpses that would that should logistically count
as infected. Yeah, this is one such.
Hope this works.
Okay, cool, we actually get to see it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that was gonna happen. Oh boy. Okay, so I just need that. At least it's not as hypodermic as a lot of things. And then turn on. We're doing science, folks! Right, this is all we... Okay, for a second I was like, there's nothing else I need to do, right? It's really cool. So, just for, I don't know, reference, the way these things work, because, I don't know, physics are cool and things don't always make lots of sense. Essentially, things rise, and then they cool in, like, they gather on the top, and then run down this tube and cool. And then gather. I don't know, I think science stuff is cool. Cure. Use the cure. Okay. Let's hope this works. So I'm guessing this is going to need to be a sneak attack, which is going to be difficult because, like, I don't know, apparently as the crown killer she has, like, dog senses or some shit. Because, like, that's why, we didn't see the dogs directly, but she had, so, wolfhounds, why is she on the same floor as I am? Oh, because I have to go around to get to her. Okay. I was like, is she about to, like, pull some Kool-Aid Man shit and burst through the wall? But no. Who is still talking? Because I knocked all of y'all out. Well, okay. I didn't knock all of you out. I knocked all but, like, I think 3 of you out.
Will this place be any different had I not passed from the
I am
wall?
kind of sad that, like, the heart doesn't have as much dialogue as it did in the first one. Oh, shit.
Are you a noble? I love the taste of rich girls like you.
In any other circumstance, you might have had a point there. But apparently as the crown killer, like, it fucks with her senses, so she, like, has, like, super senses and stuff.
Break your back and keep you alive for a while.
So anyone who's, like, you know, spent significant time around me and has heard me complain about, like, the part of my brain I refer to as Thea, it's kind of like having thoughts like that just in the back of my head. Like, we could do this sort of thing. I'm like, no. Like, sure, that is technically a possibility, but, like, why would you give me that idea when I have no desire to do that? Okay, I'm gonna try using shadow form.
Let me take the vice overseer. But no, Duke's a coward.
Oh, maybe I could. Actually, she might walk past one of my traps. Oh wait, no, the traps are over there.
You're dead. Something to kill this terrible boredom, perhaps. Where are you? Crouching and wetting yourself?
Crouching, yes. The wedding part, less so. Okay, so at least one stun mine
I'll catch you.
didn't do the job.
You crossed the water. I
smell salt, anger, and fear.
I'm seeing if maybe 2 will work?
When I catch you, I'm going to take my time.
I feel so bad. Such a kind person's been, like, I don't know, has this, like, I don't, alter ego?
Those fine clothes and all that sword oil, but hiding like a common thief.
Okay, let's see if all 5 of my sleep darts will work.
Something went wrong for you, didn't it?
Okay, well that's not working.
Much.
So I'm going to perform an experiment with Shadow Walk to see if that even works. It does work.
Something from outside the material.
Okay, so how do I just have to fucking
Where are you, my pale, posh friend?
Okay, I'm gonna try something else. I'm just going to try to just basically pull myself directly behind her. And then see where go from there.
Change is at midnight. Mr.
Oh, thank fuck for the like zoom, like slow-mo thing.
Back to sleep. I won't go. I won't give it back.
So it worked?
Dr. Hypatia?
Yes.
Sorry about all the, you know, the
I'm
darts
sorry.
sticking out of you.
Something's not right with me. Maybe I contracted something working with infectious samples.
No. Someone was poisoning you. But you should be better now. I found some alchemical notes and made a counter serum.
Poisoning me?
Don't worry. I'm gonna take care of it. If you need a place to lay low for a few days, come find us. I'm staying with an ally on a boat called the Dreadful Whale.
I love one Alexandria Hypatia. Okay, the one question I do have is, did I quick save after I used all my darts? Because I'm not going to be able to get them back, and I kind of want to maybe save my darts. Sorry. Heck, I did save after I used all my darts. Well, that's annoying. That's fine. That was my own dumbass mistake. Press any key. I choose spacebar.
Doctor.
We did already talk, so I'm just going to fast forward.
I need to lie down.
Take all the time that you bloody need. I'm just going to do some, like, kind of a quick look around.
Reminds me of natural philosophy lessons from Anton and Piero.
Yeah, because she had, like, not only Anton, but, like... So, for again, this is, like, a lot of these are mainly things that you're, like, people who haven't watched or played the first game aren't gonna necessarily get as well. But, like, for those of you who are familiar, yeah, she was, like, tutored by both Piero and Anton. So, like, Emily's a clever cookie. Also a trans girl trait. That's very satisfying. I don't know why, just something is very satisfying about just boop, and it's gone. That was a boop, not a poop. Just in case anyone was wondering. I already got everything in there. Yep. But yeah, so that's what the deal with the Crown Killer was. She was like harmed by her own kindness, essentially. What's the phrase like every edgy and angsty character says? No good deed goes unpunished. And then I believe there's only like 2... There might be 4 guards out here.
Does he think I'm stupid? I know all my letters and then some.
Come on, let me... Oh. I'm not gonna question that. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, I have lots of questions, but I'm not gonna be picky. I'm gonna chalk it up to the fact that I'm playing on, like, the story mode, essentially. There are some games that I enjoy the whole, like, don't get me wrong, I do sometimes get in the mood, and, like, some of my friends can confirm this, like, Quinn has heard me, like, talk about doing this before. Like, there are some games that, like, I will just be like, this is the sort of game that, like, I actually want to, like, have feel skilled at being able to play. So I'll throw myself into, like, the hardest core mode possible. But Dishonored isn't that sort of game. It's, like, I mean, yeah, it is cool to do, like, you know, have X, Y, or Z achievements, or, like, do X, Y, or Z things and get X, Y, or Z achievements. Or, you know, like, not achievements, but, like, parameters for, like, doing or not doing things. But I like Dishonored for the story. Are you up here all by your lonesome, Mr. Sir? Oh no, there's your friend. I'm gonna do something very non-stealthy.
Bad things have happened here in the last 5 years and in all the years of my life before that.
But I don't want to accidentally
The whole family's stung to death.
kill him
Blood fly nests all
by
around.
knocking him off the pier. So let's do this. Because I've already been seen and stuff, so, you know, it's not a huge deal. Okay. This does just lend credence to my, like, mesmerism idea, because I didn't realize it would also yeet the other guy. That's amazing. Okay. Let's see, what powers do we have? Let's do Shadow Walk.
Gotta keep my mind on my duties.
That seems the most
That kiss.
promising.
That kiss.
curious, do you have the... Okay, you don't have the weird shadowy head effect. Wait, there's another door back here? Oh right, this like secret stashy room. Well, you know, also known as the kitchen, but I don't know. For some reason this felt like super cool and secret. Oh fuck, please don't land on the dock. Cool. Well, that works. Shit! That does not! Oh god. Wait, oh fuck. When did that happen? Oh. Okay, so that's good to know. I think it was only recently, because I remember seeing the recording thing going. So it shouldn't be for long. But, I'll need to check. Okay, so right at the... Okay. Darn, that's fine. Apparently, I'll need to choose a better strategy for what I was doing with the video, because apparently the thing I was doing, just like the file got too large for it, so it was like, the video you were saying got too large as a file, so we quit recording. And I'm like, I don't know how long that happened though. I do apologize. It shouldn't be long, because like it's been just out of my like field of vision, and like I noticed the red thing very, very recently, so should be fine. Should have only been like maybe a minute or two ish, hopefully. I do greatly apologize though. Nope. I don't see any more guardsmen. Is Megan pulled up yet? Not yet, but she's currently pulling up. Okay, I don't have anything else left to find, right? Okay, cool. And I don't think, like, I was very thorough. Unless, like, there was something that I just completely missed, there isn't a black market this episode, like, in this mission. So, that's kind of... So, that's why, you know, I didn't do things.
I'll lay low until you're finished.
I think I'm done. Also, I like how, like, I'm certain this is just, like, the common skiff design.
Finished. The Grand Guard could come at any time.
But I'm really pleased that, like, she has a very similar boat to what Samuel used for us in the first game.
Can we leave this place yet? I don't like it. Ready now?
Not just yet.
No. Give me a bit more time.
I am going to quick save. Then I'm going to actually save. So that if I need to, I can come back if there's anything, like, big that I missed.
Can we leave this place yet?
Yeah, we can leave now.
Like
I wanna see if I have any other dreams and also read my journal. Go to the Dreadful Whale.
Let's get back to the ship. Did you find Sokolov?
Nope. No. Sure as shit didn't.
HYPATIA was the crown killer. What? I don't believe you. The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her, but there was an antidote, so she's alive.
Yeah, we saved her.
Murders, she'll have to deal with that.
Yeah.
What about Sokolov? They gave him to a man named Kiran Jindosh. Do you know him? Everybody knows him. The grand inventor of Serkonos. Then who's next? Let's hope Anton's alright.
Yeah, I didn't kill anyone. Huh. I didn't feel like I did a whole lot of super unstealthy things, so I don't know why I'm closer into like the chaotic thingy, but whatever. I'm still got low chaos. Runes 6, bone charms 5, outsider shrines 1, paintings yes. Okay, cool. I got basically everything this time. Awesome. Sunken wreck. Oh, cool. 3 witnesses. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realize that was a thing. Oh, that's cool. The they were starving the puppies? Oh, oh man. Now I kind of want to replay the mission. I might do that just for my own sake in my own time. But kind of want to do that just to see what they do. Because the puppies deserve their revenge. Okay. Let's keep going. Talk to Megan Foster about the best way to reach the home of Kieran Jindosh, Grand Inventor to the Duke of Serkonos. Kieran's interesting. If you remember, like, at the start of the game, there was, like, in the void, we saw, like, Delilah surrounded by her allies. Kieran was the one who had, like 3 prosthetic fingers that were, like, permanently, like, holding, like, a pipe type thing. That was Kieran.
In his day, Sokolov was Dunwall's genius.
Yeah.
He transformed our city with his inventions. Electricity for the factories and carriages racing along above the streets. As I grew up, his buzzing and glowing devices kept me safe. His stories always made me giggle, and his outrageous conversations shocked aristocrats and overseers alike.
Well, that's good at least.
Now, all these years later, Kieran Jindosh is Karnaka's genius. A mad inventor who has given the Duke sinister machines that move like people but aren't. Clockwork soldiers that fight and kill. I've got to find out where Sokolov's being held and bring the old man back alive. Rescue one genius and cage the other before he creates an army of clockwork soldiers.
Yeah. Oh! I just remembered what the non-lethal version of taking out Kieran is, and it's incredibly cruel. You remember the interrogation that Dow did in the one whaling building? Yeah. A note from Megan Foster. Dr. Hypatia needed a place to sleep, so I cleared the stuff out of the spare cabin. I was able to sell most of it. Here's what's left of the money. It's not a lot, I know. Whale oil is expensive and under Imperial rationing decree, but you know that. Heavy pouch. I mean, that's, you know, that's a lot of coin. I can get like 3 sleep darts with that. Okay, let's see. Anything else? The Crown Killer is no more. Next, Jindosh. I finally discovered how my enemies created the Crown Killer. What better way to erode confidence in me before the coup? If I had stopped to think about it for even a few minutes, maybe I could have kept my people's trust. But that would have required patience, and my advisors always remind me that I have none of that particular trait. Mood. But to use Hypatia's own serum against her, horrible. I'm happy I could find a cure. She's a brilliant alchemist. Now she can continue her research to help the people of Serkonos. I wasn't able to rescue Sokolov. He's been taken elsewhere to Kieran Jindosh's mansion. He is the inventor of the Clockwork Soldier, and if he's able to use Sokolov's genius for his own plans, it might be very, very bad. I've seen his killing machines in action at Dunwall Tower. I can't allow Delilah to have such an ally. I'm sure Jindosh takes pleasure in keeping his intellectual rival captive. Well, it won't be for long if I have any say. The Dreadful Whale. What a weird name. It's hard to sleep on this ship, and when I do, my dreams are troubled. Well, I'm awake now and thinking about Sokolov. I remember him at the Hound Pit's pub so long ago, trapped like a beast in his cage. He smelled of stale piss and rotting meat, but they couldn't break him. He held on to himself and picked up again as my tutor, something I needed in the aftermath of my mother's death. Beware of dignitaries bearing gifts, he used to tell me. but I was still a child, and I liked gifts. I thought nothing sounded more pleasant. Now I know better. I also find myself thinking of Callista, my old governess. She always wanted to travel the world on a big boat. Eventually, she left Dunwall, then stopped writing a few months later. Aww. Do we get to find out what happened to Callista? I hope it's not terrible, or depressing, or both. Are there any letters from Wyman? I know sometimes, like, just occasionally we'll get, like, letters, and it's very cute to me.
As they say up in Tivia, watch the faces of those who bow the most deeply, or some such. You might want to talk to Hypatia before we head out. She's taken one of the rooms, just for a while, I think. Needed to be away from Admire.
Yeah, that's fair. Train engine room, another week, another leak. I wasted hours on and I couldn't get it stopped. I'll shut the water off, assuming I can find the crank wheel. Something to deal with once Sokolov is safe. Check bridge tubing, done. Haul down oil, done. Buy onions, done.
Nerve of the Grand Guard, trying to keep me from leaving. Oh, you're here.
Oh, can I...
Stay with me a moment.
Okay, 1 second.
Dr. Hypatia, can you remember anything that might help me? I need to find Anton Sokolov. He could be the key to unraveling the Duke's plans.
My memories are disjointed. The Duke is close to his grand inventor, Kirin Jindosh. But that man has the empathy of a mantis.
Yeah.
He seems to both admire and despise Sokolov.
I mean, Sokolov also has empathy problems.
We visited Aramis Stilton. I liked him. But something bad happened.
No.
Just snatches of memory. Sorry.
You should
okay.
rest easy for a while.
Yeah.
Maybe some of that will help.
I hope so. I'm not sure I even fully understand what you did for me. But I owe you for helping me at Admire. Thank you.
Okay, so that's just music. That's fine. Dr. Hypatia's notes. On a boat, with friends, I believe. I slept, thankfully without the usual nightmares. Perhaps the sea air does me good. Captain Morgan Foster brought me some tea earlier. Such an interesting woman. She seemed to understand about my strange disjointed memories and the feelings of dread that accompany them. As soon as I am able, I must return to Admire. So much of the last few months seems a blur. What was I accomplishing? What of my research into serums for the Black Spittle? My work was so easily derailed. I can only conclude I was suffering from a complete exhaustive breakdown. I will need time to recover. Mood. So that was a fun time to have it lock up. Okay, so there's an optional thing of finding the crank wheel, so I want to find that. We've already read that.
Ramsey and the Crown Killer. 2 pieces of the puzzle. More to go. So the Crown Killer was a tool of the Duke's coup. The murders had a calculated effect.
I like how we just have like lots of empty bottles. Clockwork Soldier Basics. To all personnel, after last week's disaster, the Grand Inventor Kirin Jindosh circulated the following information related to his Clockwork Soldiers. All Grand Guard personnel should read this report. The Clockwork Soldier is protected by armor wooden plates. If some miscreant destroys these, then there's nothing protecting the vulnerable mechanisms underneath. If something knocks off the Clockwork's head, the thing will attack anyone it can, ally or not. That means you. Given the expensive optics that Mr. Jindosh has provided each Clockwork with, they can see in front and the back. Remember that if one of them goes haywire. If some fool is able to get close enough, there's a small panel on each Clockwork that can be rewired, which will invert their perception of friend and foe. Again, that means you get attacked. Keep these things in mind, and the Clockworks will be an asset and not a liability. 3rd Lieutenant Fiora Diaz, Lower City Technical Office, Grand Circonan Guard. Telling us how to get rid of them.
We'll find you, Anton.
Anything new back here? Oh hey, there's the crank wheel. Cool, I was gonna try to find it again later anyway.
Okay, nothing has changed in here, which makes sense because you've not, you know, been here to change things. But I was curious, maybe Megan might have cleared things up. Well, just in case she did, maybe.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, Your Imperial Majesty.
Okay, no.
I have something that you and Corvo must hear.
Crank wheel is where? Goes where? I don't know what this will get me, but you know, it helps Megan, so that's good. We helped, I think.
Hypatia did terrible things under the influence of her formula, but she's free now. I wonder how recently this silvergraph image of Jindosh was made.
Yeah, see? I think that's his hand. I want to know what happened. And like, I'm also just like, I'm very curious about the design of his hand because, like, I've never like looked at like his wiki page or anything to check, but like, it looks like he has a pipe basically just built into his hand, which makes sense because I don't think they could like do anything of like, I don't know, like how, like, I don't know their like prosthetic technology level, I guess. And like, I know for example in the Crit Roll they had like the lock, like the unlock position relock thing. So like, I don't know if he just has something like that, or like I don't know what sort of thing, like what sort of setup he has.
To reach Jindosh, I'll have to take the carriage through lower, then upper Aventa.
Okay, that's good to know. That's interesting. We have to go through. Oh man, we have to go through quite a bit. Is that going to be 2 missions? I don't think so. It's just big. And we started a while ago. We eventually get to that Grand Palace, though.
With a couple dozen clockwork soldiers, Jindosh changed the Empire. What would he do with an army?
Yeah. Let's not let him get to the point where we could find out. Okay, we checked the side room. Let's just check if there's anything else real quick. Because in this game, resources... Oh hey, another crank wheel. For a second I was vaguely tempted to yeet it off the side, but then I thought... And here's like a good example of why I'm like... Just, I don't know, I call out my overthinking in games. I was... You know... maybe I'll just eat it, because I don't know, that sounds funny. I was like, well, no, because then Megan might need it for something else, and then we're just costing her money, having to get a new crank wheel that she doesn't need to spend on us. This is a really, really pretty view. That's where we just were. Whee! I really am just in a mood tonight for some reason.
Let's hope your friend doesn't sink the boat while we're gone. Ready?
Oh, okay, not yet.
Not yet. Suit yourself.
Okay, cool. So, that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm gonna get back on top for a good view. But I hope all of you are having fun watching. I am definitely having fun playing this for all of you. I really am looking forward to showing, like, this next mission, if it's the one I'm, like, thinking of, there are some really fucking interesting, like, I don't know, like level design choices? I don't even know. It's really fun. I really hope that if it is the thing I'm thinking of, I really hope that all goes well, and I'm definitely gonna have to have a very sizable, I don't know, like, there's definitely gonna be a decent chunk of time skipped if people don't want to see the non-lethal version of that, solution.
because it's brutal. But that's for next time. In the meantime, thank you everybody so much, so much for watching. I do hope you're enjoying it. I know I certainly am. Please don't forget to be kind to yourselves and one another. And for now, it's time for some very, very important things. Infinite thanks to my Voidizians over on Ko-fi, Darius, and Sarah Senpai. If you'd like to see your name on the screen, or gain access to other wonderful boons, such as choosing what games I play, Discord access, the chance to sell me your immortal soul, and much, much more, check out my Ko-fi link in the description. And as always, don't forget to hydrate, masticate, and medicate.